Hello, everybody. It is I, Evil Skyman. Welcome back to your regularly scheduled program. Happy New Year. Hope everybody had a wonderful holidays. And if you spent time with your loved ones, great. If you hung out and did whatever the hell you wanted for break, that's good too. And maybe you did a little bit of both. That's also amazing. But other than that, we are now back here with our lovely, lovely game show. That is not really a game show, but technically speaking, if you really look at the definition of a game show, what is it really? I don't know. Nobody Google that and correct me. But we're here now. I have a full cast of players here to play in the new year. Say hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Hello.
Hi, everybody.
Oh, damn.
Got some echoes in here. But regardless, we're here. We're back, and Team Overtime is back on the clock. It's been a wonderful little break. I had a lot to prepare. But hopefully I have it all set up and ready. I want to see how far these chumps get before, they eventually lose to me, the Evil Skyman. Because that's what's going to happen. They don't know this, chat, but I'm going to destroy all of them. They don't get to see the end of the story.
Bro, saying something?
Sucks.
You guys hear something?
I was gonna say I'm hearing like some bullshittery, but
that took a turn.
Oh man, that was crazy.
Look at their confidence, chat. We'll let them shoot for the moon a little bit more, and then we'll just kick them back to the dirt whenever we decide. But
I'm
yes,
terrified.
You see, Ryan, that's why you're my favorite, buddy. You're my favorite.
Teacher's pet. Come on, Ryan. We're all in this together.
Yeah, but would he trust you to kill him?
But here we are now. We're gonna go ahead and get started. And who would like to give the first session recap of the new year?
Yo.
Going once, going twice, sold to the very depressed fishman.
I thought you for a second. I thought you were calling me very depressed, and I was like, I mean, you're right, but like, who are you to say?
That's a bit of a call out, man.
How dare you state that fact?
How dare you point out my chemical imbalances?
Yeah.
Regardless of our all fading psychological states, Owen, the floor is yours. What happened in session 62?
So 62, we continued our process of awakening. The 4 have already completed the process. Oryx, Marl, Dwell, and Lorelei. So now we still have Sagoon, Ariax, and Bo to go. A game of Boulder Parchment Shears is played to see who goes next, and Sagoon wins. So he begins his meditation by entering. He doesn't sit down and cross his legs, fold his hands or whatever, what you normally would expect for yoga. Meditation. He does yoga. He enters specifically downward facing dog, and when he enters his mind palace or whatever for awakening, all of his joints lock up and he is now stiffly stuck into downward facing dog for potentially the next hour. Fun little thing to note. When he opens his eyes in said quote unquote mind palace, what have you, he is in the mouth of a volcano. There's a cave in a volcano, and he can see across a river of fire, a river of lava, that there is a massive pile of gold across the river. He crosses over some naturally formed bridges, that's the word, to be able to start trying to collect some of the gold. He's got some debts he's dealing with, so he needs all the gold he can get. And he, as he's doing this, a figure steps out into the light of the lava. A figure that he is able to recognize as the Dragon Emperor, the one we learned about back in Coniston. And the Dragon Emperor starts to speak on the cycle of rebirth, how he began this cycle, and how he is currently regretting it, as what he is seeing now in front of him, his potentially latest life, is wrong in some way. How Sagoon, the one that we know and that we've interacted with, may not even be the quote-unquote real Sagoon, and thus he must destroy him. So we get to see a battle between Sagoon and the Dragon Emperor, both using Sagoon's wonderful dragon staff because the Emperor is the one who supposedly created the staff in the first place, meaning Zack gets to use pay to win against Jackson. We get to learn a little bit more about the Golden Flames that Sagoon's been working towards. They are what you get to choose. Like, using these Golden Flames, you get to choose what burns, which is why Ariax didn't end up getting burnt when Sagoon used it, even though he was on the back of a giant fuck-off monster. Some fighting calms down a little bit as the Emperor is upset that Sagoon isn't, quote-unquote, continuing the work of saving Avacia from dangerous things like the Gallery of Eternity or the Constellations. And all throughout this, he's continuously talking to Sagoon as not a real person, that he's not the real Sagoon and is just some sort of puppet. While our Sagoon, the one we know, is supposedly this puppet, the real quote-unquote Sagoon is lost. Or at least a lost cause of some sort. And so the battle ends up ending with the Emperor, the Dragon Emperor, challenging Sagoon to hit him with one attack. Put everything he has behind that one attack and hit him with it. If he's impressed, the Emperor will allow him to live and to keep fighting. Sagoon, of course, gets a nat 20, so he put everything he had, you know? It's a good job. Needless to say, that convinces the Emperor. And the Emperor parts with the words, "Keep up that effort, Sagoon Gook, and you might just become the real you." And before we fade to white, before Sagoon gets to wake up, the Emperor transforms into an ancient golden dragon and launches away. So that's fun. And thus he awakens both from his meditative trance and also he completes the Trial of Awakening. Good job. Next up, another game of Boulder Parchment Cheers, and it's Bo's turn to go. Interesting thing to note, when Bo tries to enter his meditative trance, when he lays down, he starts to feel a pain in his chest that, makes him start convulsing and even bleeding. The words used to describe this is that there is something there that should not be. And, alright, fair enough. It goes away decently quick, and he's able to begin his trial. His trial takes place in the dead of night. There's no stars in the sky. It's dark. The only light is the light of Hanabi glowing in his hands. And another light emanates from the darkness. A warrior holding a gold and red longbow with a timepiece attached to it. Something that Bo is able to recognize as an ancient form of Hanabi. This hidden, faceless individual is asked if he's got a name, and the response is, not one that matters, not in your time. And so, a good old gentleman's duel sets out as Bo and this ancient wielder of Hanabi take on each other. During the fight, the first wielder of the weapon clicks a button on the timepiece and starts basically jumping through time, disappearing from one location, transporting to another, reappearing elsewhere. It may be I say he's messing with time or doing because it's a timepiece, but he may just simply be teleporting, so be it. But all throughout this fight, they're just having a conversation. Like I said, this is more of a gentleman's duel than, a fight to the death per se. It's real chill, to be fair. They have a nice conversation throughout it. The first is asking Bo if he sees where he needs to be at the end of this. If Bo will be ready to put the gun down when he comes to the rest of it. Is he ready to die holding Hanabi, quote unquote, like the rest of us before you? There's more going on with the wielders of Hanabi than we know. And we get the phrase, what you wield only appears when a light in the dark needs to shine again. Again, putting a big grand destiny here onto Bo. And after revelations are completed, after the fight ends, the first wielder pulls the ripcord on his version of Hanabi to create the Radiant Vector, but instead of it being the cool-ass motorcycle Bo has, it's a mechanical horse, and he rides off. Bo then sees this bow and arrow, this long bow, driven into the ground next to a skeleton as time continues to progress and advance faster and faster and faster. And eventually he spots a Gif man approach, draw the bow, and as he lifts it, the bow turns to a crossbow. He turns to face down a group of bandits and begins to fight. Bo's trial, when he finishes it and awakens, he both awakens from the awakening, but also this is his spark of awakening to unlock weapon aura. Bo got a real good deal out of this. And that means the last to undertake the awakening is Ariax. He finds himself in the frozen wilds of Nylulin, where he grew up. He sees some faded tracks in the snow that he follows, and it leads him to a clearing where there's a black dragon consuming a buck, tearing it asunder. Ariax is on his own here. Zadriel he cannot summon. And so, instead of attempting to fight this ancient black dragon, this huge creature, one-on-one, he strikes up a conversation. He begins to speak. And the black dragon asks Ariax why he believes he is here. And Ariax, his answer, he's here to learn and to grow, to better himself. And this kind of interests the black dragon because he is, in some regard, immortal. He is the black dragon who oversees that Ariax had been learning about, the one that transforms into the Draco Lich near the end. And Ariax can see this as there are black lines snaking along the dragon's scales, all coming from one spot as they slowly consume this black dragon. And it is through this conversation with this beast that Ariax is able to give a little bit of life philosophy, explain his view on what the world means, why living and persisting matters. And this really endears him to this dragon, and the dragon says he wishes he got to meet Ariax in this form before he fell, before he became the Draco Lich. And with that said, Ariax gets to watch the dragon decay into dust, into bone. And where the dragon once was is now Zadriel. Ariax has completed his awakening trial, and with that, all of Team Overtime has achieved the first stage of the awakening. We all get to have some good conversation here or there. seeing that we've all succeeded, a little celebration here or there. And as we're talking, there's the faint smell of food wafting from across the lake we are at. There's a lady who has set up camp across the lake from us without us realizing, and the lady turns to be Phyllis Indigo, the one who we ran into a while back, who gave us the scroll for Summon Greater Demon. And she explains she's on her way to go to Lolis, go speak to Duchess Merrill. Apparently she's interacted with her before as a bit of a friend, and she wants us to chill out with her, spend some time with her for the night, and she'll point us in the direction of a shortcut to our next goal of Eimridge. We're able to get a little bit more information about Miss Phyllis. She's not from this plane of existence. She is not a fae, so she doesn't come from where Lorelei comes from. But she had apparently left her original home because things started to grow too difficult for her. These are her words. And she found herself living in Lilial, which is in Uragon before it fell. Something of which Marl is able to commiserate with. And she's just an explorer at this point. She has seen Alphium from the top of the Exalted Tree and has ventured beyond the storms and this, that, the other. She's done a lot. She even knows basically every member of the royal family, all of them since they were kids, and she asks us a favor. When Princess Savra goes on an adventure one day, she asks us to protect her. When the time comes for the princess to travel, we should accompany her and watch over her. All right? Good to know. With a clap and a cloud of cinder and brimstone, she disappears along with her camp. We get a little bit more conversation about the various visions we've had in our awakenings. Dwell admits her vision wasn't allowed to be seen quite just yet. The shade would not allow her to see it. So they changed it. The shade did. And Oryx speaks a little bit similarly of seeing the corruptor within himself before that changed as well. We ended it off with us taking this shortcut that good old Grandma showed us, and we make this 2-day trip in half a day. Very good shortcut, Grandma. Welcome to the city of Eimridge. We ended it off with a vision down below the mine. Below every single level of the mine, there are 2 figures standing next to a portal. They watch as corruptors work to, tear apart these mines, build something. One of them's a pirate. He's a bit of a battle junkie who isn't satisfied with fighting the militia members, so he's just biding his time until he plans to maybe try to go take the mines over in Doldwar rather than this one here over in Eimridge. And we ended it off with him saying there is only one man worthy of fighting him. Who that guy is, I don't know. We'll probably figure out when we fight him. But, that's where we ended it off.
Alrighty, thank you. Go ahead and take your D8 of inspiration. And yeah, of course, we're going to go ahead and open right back up on the city of Eimridge. As you lovely folks, as the team overtime, you come in from the eastern gate over here. So we'll just slap down your whole party token right here. You guys pull up to the front gate. Once again, there is slight bit of a line of carts and other motor vehicles waiting. Takes about 10 minutes before you finally get to the front of the line. and you see members of the Eimridge militia currently playing custodian to seeing, okay, who are you, state your business, etc., etc. And these are the individuals you see. This is just one of them that's fully kitted out. This person isn't brandishing their weapons while standing by your car. Don't worry, Dwell.
Okay, we're killing this person.
Yeah, absolutely. I immediately fire Eldritch Blast. No.
These are what the Eimridge
Justice
City.
Cannon.
These are what the Eimridge City militia members are equipped with.
Not the crab mallet.
Dude, that's like a.
Oh no, guys, he's gonna crush my car. No.
Not the 12 gauge.
Ah, shit.
Noticing a lot of gold finishes. Okay, so we can rob these people.
You can rob these people.
It's
You.
not real gold, Sagoon.
Damn.
It's
So their drip is
So
fake.
they're posers. Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I'm hearing.
It's gold would not
Yo,
be an
You're a
effect.
craft.
Yeah, bring out the diamond tester from the bag of holding.
Sagoon is a pocket watcher.
Nice.
Yeah, fuck it. They're on Minecraft. They have diamond armor on or some bullshit like that. Oh, now they're balling.
There we go. Now the token's appearing. That's good. All right. So yes, he kind of knocks on your window, Dwell, as you approach. Do you roll down and speak?
Yes. Yeah. What can I help you with?
Welcome to Eimridge City. Please state your name, business, and how long you'll be staying.
Team overtime. The Adventures Guild quest. As long as we need to. A week at most, maybe.
Right, a week at most. He kind of like takes out a clipboard, unfurls a scroll, checks some information, looking at a couple charts and timesheets. Yeah. Wow, you guys are here earlier than we were told you would be. Okay. I'm supposed to provide you with the message that you can park your vehicles at the Adventurers Guild branch. That's, you just go through this gate, make the first left, and follow the path straight down. You'll see it. The Adventurers Guild manager here will be alerted to your presence. He'll meet you, and then you all are to meet with the captain/foreman at the Hot Coal Inn and Tavern.
Alright, Bo, you got that?
Mm-hmm.
Just please
Alright.
sign here to verify that you have received these instructions and that the job has been completed. Or mine.
Well, signs their stupid, dickish signature.
Thank you. Please be on your way. Adhere to speeding traffic laws and don't run anybody over.
Alright, thank you. Have a good rest of your day.
You as well. He steps back and he makes a signal and the guards open up the gates for you, allowing you to pass through. Do you obey speed limit as you drive into the city?
I was about to say, I think for a good little bit at the very least. Till they aren't watching. Or maybe give it a 2 minutes. But then Dwell does pick up speed a little bit. Because they're impatient.
Alright, roll me perception.
Oh god. Boy,
I was gonna say as I mean, Bo's always alert. The second she starts speeding, he's gonna start side eyeing her.
It's an 18? 18?
Dwell, please make me a dexterity saving throw at advantage.
Dex save at advantage.
You are about to run over a family of 5. I hope you grip on that wheel.
Yeah!
No, this is fantasy, dog. It's gonna be a family
Is
of
Dwell in her
10.
DUI era?
Not yet.
Okay.
Era is crazy.
You said Dex, yes?
I did say dex. Save.
Okay. Oh, Jesus
Wow.
Christ, Dwell.
Would you like to spend lucky on that or anything?
I think I
He's
might.
saying that because
yeah.
he doesn't want you to have blood on your hands. That's why.
There is gonna be some random child that dropped a piece of candy in the road and is like bending down to pick it up.
Roll one
I
more
We
feel
are
like
about
we
to
need
make
to
the
go
next
Next stage, you
BEG.
meant we have to save a child named Dex.
I would indeed like to use lucky
Roll again.
to not kill a child.
12. Ooh, 12. Okay. Are you gonna use lucky again, or are you gonna stay with that?
Imagine for a second, we immediately get back in the new year and 12 runs over a child. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna use lucky one more time.
Go ahead and roll. 14.
Jesus Christ!
You're
a-
running over that child.
It's improving. Would you like to keep it that way? Would you like to keep it at that, or roll again?
Hang on. As a human, variant human,
Mhm.
do I not have also a heroic inspiration?
Okay, you do note that you have to take that one. You aren't going to be able to take the 14 if you
Okay.
do use that.
So I will use lucky one more time if it's somehow
Okay.
worse.
Roll again.
Jesus Christ!
So,
Let
it's
me
the
just ask,
14,
do you-
or you risk it all on a heroic inspiration roll.
Let me
Let's go
ask,
giggling.
Paige. Let me ask. Do you happen to have like inspiration of like a D8 or something?
I don't
like
think
locked
I do,
away?
actually. I think I'm fresh out.
We should just let the consequences of her actions as speeding play out.
I say take the
True,
14.
very
Because
true.
at that point, we're just going to maul the small
14's
child. We aren't
fine.
going to kill him.
Yeah, I think 14's. I think I'll go with 14 because gambling is scary.
Gambling is scary.
I didn't
Damn.
say those words.
Well,
Skill issue duel.
you get down to about here. You make that first left turn, heading south along the road, and you're out of shot of the guards. You take a peek around. There's no guards. There's no patrol options. You do feel Bo's side eye as you start to put your foot down on the gas, and almost in the most unfortunate set of timing, a carriage pulls out of one of the houses alongside, riding along, and you immediately swerve. However, you don't hit the carriage head on, but you do take off one of its back wheels, and it tips over and just kind of lands on its side and skids to a halt. There is a dent on your front bumper.
I
Did
hate
we
it
just
here.
T-bone a guard? We just T-boned a guard?
I've gotten overtime into so many car accidents they would never have been in otherwise.
So it's been 30 seconds.
Do we have to stop?
Yeah, we're stopping Poe, get in the seat, get them the rest of the way. I'll figure whatever this is out. Or if anyone else wants to say, I guess. But yeah, well, begrudgingly stops the car. Or not begrudgingly, but like, definitely pissed. Stops the car.
Begrudgingly. I think
gets out.
begrudgingly is the right word here. You step out.
Yes.
The carriage driver is on his side on the ground. He wasn't hit, but he unfortunately losing the back wheel of the carriage does cause you to jostle around a bit and hit the ground. No blood around him, but he is groaning on the ground. The door creaks open slowly, and an individual steps out. But unfortunately, you recognize.
Oh no.
As this is yet another individual that has worked alongside your mother for years now, as part of the Mages Union. A man who you would recall, I won't make you roll a history check on this because it was a little bit of an upset when he got this position. But this fella, as I will now post him in chat, information, so I spelled his name right. I know I spelled his name right, but I want to make sure I want to make sure. You know, second guessing myself. It's the whole thing. Before I spout off nonsense and then make a fool out of myself. If you just keep talking, Zach, they won't know you have forgotten everything you were supposed to say in this moment. This
Zach had an
Good
internal
boy.
monologue.
Yes, inside thoughts. They totally exist. But this tiefling gentleman steps out, stumbles a little bit, but dusts himself off. Well, what a wonderful way to start my morning. And he turns to look at you, Dwell. Young lady, do you have any idea what you have done?
Of course I do. Why do you think I got out of the car?
Parker Renoro, the current leader of the Eimridge Mages Union branch and star class mage, stands before you.
Yippee!
That will show our
This
lovely
could only go
viewers.
well.
No, it didn't even do it in the proper chat.
Mhm.
There we go. Lovely viewers, this is the fine gentleman that you all see.
Dude, he's a far away from the Mages Union.
Are there not multiple?
No, just there's branches in like most places that we can.
Yeah,
go.
no, but I know I'm
Yeah.
talking about like the Mages Union branch is all the way up here in the northwest. Why is he over here?
Is he not allowed to
Justin,
do
His
it?
You're not allowed to leave the city.
Yeah.
No, no. Marl said no. Can't leave the city.
Well, clearly, you weren't paying attention. Otherwise, you would have seen that my driver had the right of way.
Listen, what happened. Only thing I can do now is fix it, so how can I fix it for you?
Fix it!
By the way, big fan.
He narrows his eyes. I'm going to have him roll something.
He's rolling disgust.
I mean, understandable.
He does not recognize you. He squints his eyes. Well, you certainly have a terrible way of showing it. Honestly, the youth today wasting. Honestly, this technology is wasted upon people like you.
Listen, if there's a thing I can do to make it up to you, please let me know.
Well, obviously,
I will-
my driver here has been injured. His medical bills
I
will
was
need to be
getting to
covered.
that.
And, of course,
I'm going
the
to-
repairs to my carriage, my personal vehicle.
Alright, okay. Can I go take a look at the driver and see what condition he is in, and or if I could fix it quickly with
You
my
tr-
silly little healing light?
You try and walk over to the driver, and he, shuffles in front of you. Are you insane? Why would I let the person who causes him such injuries near him?
You don't know what I'm capable of. I'm an accomplished
You are
man.
clearly not a medical professional, young lady.
Alright, I have a medical professional with me.
Is that so?
Yeah? Hey, Lorelai.
I'll stick my head out the window. Huh?
They want to see a medical professional?
Do what?
They want to see a medical professional.
Who's they? The guy that you hit?
Who else?
I don't know. What is that? What do I have
Yeah,
to
it's
do with it?
this guy. Hey, what's his name?
His name is Tony.
What?
And he's been a dear friend
It's-
to me and my family for generations.
It's this man's dear friend Tony. He needs some help.
Okay,
Would you
hold
mind helping
on.
out with that?
Yeah, hold on. Okay, guys, I'll be right back.
You sure you're fine?
Me? Yeah, I'm just gonna... Yeah, it's fine.
Hey, if Tony gives you any sort of disrespectful looks or anything, just say "fuck you, Tony."
Yeah, that'll be our cue.
Okay.
And we'll start blasting.
Okay.
If you want, Lorelai, I can go out with you. I need to stretch out my legs anyway.
Yeah, if you want to. Does somebody know where I put my... There it is.
And she'll grab, can I imagine for the car ride at least, when they're not, she's kind of a little more slouched down in her seat so nobody can really see, but she'll slap her mask back on before actually properly getting out of the car.
Mr. Renoro is standing there. He's fuming at the moment and making sure Dwell gets nowhere near his driver or
Hello,
his
sir.
vehicle. Just kind of turn, like his head like snaps toward to look at you. Is this the medical professional you provided?
I am a medical
You-
professional, yes.
Do you have a better one on hand?
He like adjusts his glasses.
Guarantee you she's the best you're gonna find for miles.
Your guarantee means nothing to me. You have caused enough issues today. Please shut up and do not talk to me again. Now, young miss, I can clearly see you are at least somewhat skilled in the medicinal magics. I would greatly appreciate it if you could rectify your associate's mistake and repair the injuries that my driver, Tony here, sustained.
Of course, and we're so sorry that this even happened. I'd be more than happy to take a look and help out.
Young lady, you have nothing to apologize for. It is clearly all her fault.
Fierce.
You know what? I'd still love to just, see if we can make it right. Where's your friend?
Right over here. He will step out of the way for Lorelei, and if Dwell you try to follow, he will step in your way again.
No, I think Dwell's gotten the message a little bit and is
What of
silently seething.
what of Ariax?
I think as Ariax walks up and hears like this whole conversation as they're having it, he's gonna be looking at the dude on the ground. And can I like see if like this dude on the ground just bullshitting or not?
You may roll me perception or investigation.
We'll do a perception because it's my better stat. 24.
Who's like out of the car? Like who can actually like interact?
At the current moment, the three people out of the car are Dwell, Lorelei, and Ariax. Everyone else is still in the vehicle or in your car right now.
24, by the way.
Ariax, his arm isn't supposed to be bent that way, and you can kind of hear him like groaning on the ground a little over there.
Oh,
And
no.
that sounds
Oh,
pretty
God.
convincing.
Oh no.
Yeah, I think as soon as he sees the arm, head slowly turns to Dwell. Just slowly to Dwell. You just couldn't help yourself, could you?
Shut up. Shut your mouth.
Just couldn't
Lorelei,
help
you
yourself.
approach the gentleman. You may make me a medicine check at advantage to see the further details. I'll tell you what condition he's in because you can clearly see it. However, I want to see if I give further. Yeah, 19. Okay. Lorelei, this man clearly landed on his shoulder.
Ooh.
Something clearly is broken, and the
Mhm.
arm is no longer in its socket if there's a socket left for it to be in.
Ooh. Oh, so okay, so you're telling me he probably shattered his shoulder blade.
Yes.
Oh
And
god,
he's
that's, that is so bad.
and
Yeah, I know.
This man might not be able to use his arm again.
and you know,
Hey, stomachs are replaceable. Okay, we can figure something out in this world. All right.
It's
We
okay.
can unshatter
Yeah,
his shoulder.
healing magic
Poor boy
exists.
Sean.
Regenerate is a spell. He probably also has a concussion to a decent degree.
So his arm is out of socket. So I would theoretically need to put it back into socket and then set his bones to deal with the broken arm.
Probably.
Is his collarbone also damaged?
With the 19, there's probably some damage. The damage is pretty severe. He hit the ground pretty hard.
I think Lorelei turns her head and looks at Dwell for a second.
I mean, okay, Dwell feels bad. I think that's obvious, but I think Dwell's also like looking away and trying to mask that with anger. Like, arms crossed, the whole 9 yards, like huffy.
Okay,
But I think Dwell's a little distressed.
sir, I'm gonna have to set your bones back. where they need to be before we can get you proper medical care. Because if I were to do a healing spell in this state that you're in, it's possible that your bones could heal the wrong way, and then you really would lose use of the arm. So it might be a little painful, but I am gonna have to put it back. Is that okay? Are you in a state enough to tell me that that's okay?
Everything hurts.
Oh, I know. I'm sorry. Okay.
I don't know
I'm gonna
what
have you-
happened.
I know. I'm gonna have you bite down on this.
Is
please.
Mr. Renoro okay?
He's perfectly fine. I'm gonna check him out once I'm done with you. Can you bite on this for me, please? It's just a cloth. It's not gonna hurt.
He'll bite down on it.
Okay, and then I'm gonna need to set your arm this way. Please. Okay, don't squirm. And I'm just gonna I'm gonna put his arm back and set, like, I think it's a 2 motion, because she has to set the arm back into its socket, and then she has to kind of twist it in the right direction.
Go ahead and roll me
I'm-
medicine.
I'm sure it's not a pretty noise.
Oh.
No.
That's a nat
Oh,
one.
Would you like to
hold on.
No,
That's
no,
a
it's
nat
a
one.
nine.
Hold on.
It's a 9. It's a 9.
No, that's a nat one.
I have a D8. Does that help?
It's a nat one.
If
Do I have a D8? Does that help?
If Zach, it
I
might
don't-
be too late, but if
We have-
possible, can
I
I
think we
help,
have heroic.
like hold him down?
Don't we have heroic inspirations from Phyllis as well?
I believe you do, because of the
Oh
soup.
my god, I will take that. Holy fuck.
Mhm.
I will
Anything is
use that.
better than a
Holy
natural
shit.
1. Anything is better than a
There
natural
we go.
one.
Zach, you
And
did
it's-
so.
There we go.
I had to lock in.
Yeah, Lorelei, it's bad. I mean, a motor vehicle hitting a horse-drawn vehicle at an accelerating rate. This man went flying. He probably got some airtime before he hit the ground.
Oh my god.
So as you're setting it in, you realize this is really bad, and you almost slip up, but you manage to steel your nerves, and in the swift motion, put everything basically back where it should be, and just kind of set it and make sure it's in a position where, as long as he doesn't move, it shouldn't get any worse for now. He
Yeah,
still
and
needs medical attention.
Yeah, which I will then use a healing spell. Like I'll use Cure Wounds at 2nd level just to give him, just to start healing at least the pain, because it doesn't feel great when you have to set bones back into place. And the noise, I'm sure, was nasty as well.
Oh, the cracks snap and pop, guys. It's like Rice Krispies, but with a megaphone.
Yeah, but then I'll like I said, use Cure Wounds to like soothe it over, and I'll take the cloth out of his mouth.
Okay, there you go. That's better.
He's crying. You
Oh,
are
I'm
seeing a grown
sorry.
man cry right now.
You did so good. I'm sorry. I don't have anything to. Oh, I know, but it's gonna get better now. You're in a better spot now.
Parker will stroll over. Is he going to be okay?
Absolutely. His arm's back in a good position now, and I'm able to heal most of the damage. It's just gonna be painful for a little while. He's gonna have to rest because he definitely has a concussion.
I see. Don't worry, Tony. We are going to get you to the highest level cleric I can afford. And there's a very high level cleric. And he's going to clap his hands, and the stones underneath Tony are going to lift up off the street and just kind of start levitating basically he's turned it into a floating stone stretcher for Tony. Now then, I will be pressing charges against your friend. You will be hearing from my people about this, and Tony's medical bills will be covered in full.
Please, when he's a little more coherent, tell him I'm sorry.
No, I should have paid better attention. Don't worry, I'll rectify it.
I will see you in court. And going to start moving away, stomping, and the floating stone stretcher is going to be behind him as he heads off to the nearest church to heal his driver.
Zach, what is Avacian healthcare like? Because is Dwell about to be in more debt than Sagoon? Because if so, I will be celebrating. personally.
We shall
Well, you better
have to
lawyer up.
we shall have to see about that. Oh, and
I think I'm
heaven
gonna-
forbid the Mages Union finds out about this, and the fact that
Oh,
you're a member of the
shit.
Adventurers Guild did this as well. Oh, man. The
I'm
gonna,
publicity
all the
bullshit is
problems. God.
publicity bullshit.
Yeah,
is
dude.
I'm not the
great.
problem today.
Yeah, after he leaves, like, with said friend, I think Lorelai kind of sighs because she's like, that was really gross, that was really awful, and then she, like, stands up and, like, kind of looks towards Dwell and Ariax, kind of sighs, and she'll just go get back in the car.
How'd it go?
His shoulder blade was completely shattered, his collarbone was out of place, his arm was facing the wrong direction, and I think his elbow was also probably shattered, and he had a pretty bad concussion, so I had to set the bones back into place and repair it as best that I can, and I think Dwell's going to be in a lot of legal trouble, I'm not going to lie to you.
For the
Wow,
third
I'm
time
surprised he's
today,
not
somebody
dead.
slowly looks towards Dwell.
You wonder why I hate cars.
You get back to the car, Dwell, and Bo's in the driver's seat.
And he's gonna be staying there.
Well,
Yeah, I was gonna suggest that myself.
well, there is a sizable dent on Comet's front bumper.
Oh,
Sad,
I
sad.
gotta fix this car. Alright, I guess we should settle in, but then I gotta go to the Mages Union.
Very well. So, Bo, I'm assuming you drive following the law, heading down towards the Adventurers Guild.
Absolutely.
You drive down, and there are no other issues as you arrive at the Adventurers Guild. You see an area off to the side on like a small dirt patch where other vehicles and carriages are parked, and like one or two motor vehicles. Nothing as fancy as what you're in, but it's clearly where everybody parks.
All right.
As you take a seat, does everybody step out of the car once the car's ignition
Yes.
is turned
Yeah.
off?
Oh my god, absolutely, get
Yes,
me out of here.
I think Mara was one of the
Yeah.
first people out of the car.
I give a good pat to Comet.
You guys now
Carl,
look
you think we can walk Never mind.
Just never mind.
You guys look around and finally get to see the city of Eimridge. Built atop a vast mineral and ore mine, people here make a living by digging through the earth, selling and refining the materials they discover. Their work is a hot commodity in Yovia, as it is the furthest kingdom from the mining nation of Dolduar. The quality, of course, isn't one-to-one, but the materials mined here are still the best that you can get this far across Dalthia. You look around, and immediately you guys can see this is probably the largest location you've been to since you've left your capital city, Drawmore. You see several very notable locations, buildings sticking out. Notably, you see off to the northwest, Lorelai, you would see this. There is a very tall tree. The wood itself appears to be a nice silverish gray. The leaves themselves, a mixture of black, silver, and white, standing high above any building. To the far west, there is what you can assume to be the mine, a large mound with several minecart tracks and cave openings within it, and you can see several smokestacks emanating from inside and around. The mines clearly are busy with whatever's going on there. You are currently standing next to the Adventurers Guild, and while on the map it looks like a large, advanced location, you can see that it's kind of just a lot of buildings, mostly lodging and storage. Not really anything in terms of facilities, like training grounds or anything like that. It just appears to be just kind of an overglorified motel, in all honesty. You do see the main building up ahead, in the dead center, and you can see that it is a 2-story structure, modest in nature. You can see the Adventurers Guild sign hung loosely above the door. For now, that's the most thing you see. However, as you guys turn to start walking in, the doors burst open, and this fine gentleman stands out of breath and looking frantic in all directions until his eyes land on you guys. Find his hero footage. Where did I put it? God's woman. Ah, there it is. A yellow dragonborn stands there, short and portly in nature, with a mustache beneath his nose. This is Maidar Yang, the manager of Eimridge's Adventurers Guild branch. He looks around and he begins to... I hesitate to call it running because it's not even a slow jog at the pace he's going. The man is not in the best of shape as he huffs his way over. It takes him about 45 seconds to go. Like 10 yards. It's not pretty. He finally makes it over to you, gasping, out of breath, sweating. Oh dear! I apologize. I meant to be already out here to greet you. I just received the, Oh boy. Oh, I'm gonna be sick. Oh, give me a moment.
Yeah, catch your breath, sir. It's no problem.
Oh, okay. And he has his hands on his knees. He's like, oh, oh, it's pretty hot out today.
Oh my god. Zach.
It's like 60 out.
It's actually freezing.
I have to ask Zach.
So-
Compared to me, just what's the difference in just height from being this dragonborn?
He's like a good, he's only like 2/3 your height, if that.
I think at this point Ariak's like has his hood on as he's like standing over this guy, like he's like in his mind he's like, is this a kobold? Like this initial thing he's thinking in his head.
God.
There is.
And then he kind of looks closer. Oh, it's like, oh, this is not good. This is sad.
Keep up with your training, Ariax, and you won't end up like old Maidar. Okay.
Nice to see a fellow dragonborn.
Oh my, quite tall. Oh, it feels like the young ones are always sprouting up like weeds. Whew. It is my pleasure to welcome you, Team Overtime, to the Eimridge Adventurers Guild branch. The name is Maidar Yang. You can call me Mid. I'm the manager here.
Oh, fuck. No.
Nice to meet you, Mid.
I will not be calling you that.
Oh, it's quite all right. The newbies gave me that name a couple years ago. It seems to have quite stuck. It's a term of endearment, I think.
Oh no.
Now,
Okay.
it's so wonderful you all are here. Genuinely, I am so happy you all could make it. None of our members who are actively stationed here were able to really take on this job. Honestly, it's wonderful you're here. This calls for a cookie. He reaches into a side pouch on his belt and he
Zach.
pulls out a cookie.
Zach.
I feel attacked because I'm currently sitting here eating a cookie, motherfucker.
As he holds out what looks to be the most delicious chocolate chip cookie you've ever seen. It's about the size of this man's hand. And you blink.
Is that large?
You blink. And that man devoured that cookie faster than a healthy person should. Oh, I feel a lot better now.
Ariax is like next to Oryx to whispering range. I'm. I don't know. I don't know if I'm ashamed because we're the same race, or he's just actually a mid person.
That is, wow. I it's fine. He has his job. We have ours.
How did
We
he get
clearly
this
don't-
job?
We don't travel in the same circle. It's fine.
Oh man, so B rank you guys are. I used to be A rank myself before my retirement.
Insight. Immediately insight.
Yeah, I would like to
Oh,
do
go ahead
so
and
as
roll.
well.
Go ahead and roll.
This motherfucker, man. No
I would
fucking
love
way.
to.
For our lovely viewers, this is the fine
You know what?
gentleman.
No, guys. He's A rank. He's definitively A
Yeah,
rank.
I'm feeling that. I'm feeling that one for sure.
He's
For
A
sure.
rank, guys.
Oryx and
I got that
Ariax are
one.
Nat
yep.
one.
Listen, gentlemen, let this be a lesson to you. That even the mightiest of adventurers can fall to the vices of gluttony and the comforts of no combat in their lives. Sagoon, you take a look at this man?
Nah, he was D rank.
No, he's telling the truth. He's proud of what he once
I
was.
turned to team overtime. Nah, he's lying.
No. Here, still have my old badge. It's a bit old from the first days of the guild, but he holds out. An A rank adventurer's badge. It's a little dusty. It's got a couple cookie crumbs stuck to it.
Oh,
That's very impressive, sir. Congratulations on your achievement.
Thank you. Though my fighting days are long behind me. Took a nasty injury at the end of my career, forced an early retirement, but I have found the comfort in managing this branch here to make sure that individuals who believe themselves to be weak still have a place in our guild.
right. Well, your hard work and dedication is greatly appreciated to the entire guild, sir. As you probably know, we're team overtime. We were told to come in to check in here.
Indeed, yes. I have a document and some gifts for you, or not really gifts, but how do I put this? One second, I need a cookie to remind myself of what I was thinking.
Oh my
of.
god! Are you sure you, sir?
The sugar helps my
not to-
long-term memory. Pulls out cookie, it's gone.
Oh,
Lorelai.
Ah,
they
yes.
have diabetes in the
For the love of
Feywild.
my, for the love of
Can
our
you check him for that,
ancestry,
please?
What happened?
Yes, some documents and some amenities for you all during your stay here from Eimridge, from the foreman of the mines himself. Come, we'll go to my office, and I'll get them out of my desk for you. And he begins to waddle back towards the guild hall.
Waddle.
And you hear you hear the tuba playing as he walks.
I was going to walk
Oh.
over and just pick
This-
him up, put him under his arm, and just keep walking faster.
Oh! I need you to make me an athletics check.
Oh,
Oh.
no, he's dense.
he's heavy.
He's fucking dense.
Marl,
Why? Oh, I've got rage still on. Okay, I need to turn that
26
off.
still. Marl, you pick him up. My goodness, this is heavier than any weight you've lifted in your life. Willingly, I should say. The giant corruptors stomping on you during that one mission a couple weeks ago, that was different. That was unwilling. This is the first time you've picked something up and you think, oh, he doesn't seem so bad. You hoist for a second, nothing happens, and then you really have to get a little angry to pull him up, and yeah, your movement speed is halved while carrying this man.
I'm willing to bet it's still faster than he could.
This is fair. Oh my, young man, I assure you, I can walk on my own.
I'm just gonna keep walking.
That's just rude. I don't think you need to do that.
No, it's quite all right.
He's gonna ignore me.
Oh,
All
I am okay with this.
Oh,
The wind earlier still a little bit. I'm a bit winded still from that run.
It's not.
it's not that hot. You're
It's not.
okay. All right. Just we'll follow you.
Yes.
As he's like looking at Marl.
If you go this way and that way through those doors, the fifth door on your right, that is my office. If you follow his instructions, you arrive at an office with a nameplate showing that you are where he says you are. You put him down so he can walk into his own office.
Yeah.
You set him down, and he'll like shuffle over to the door, unlock it, open it up, and it's a very nice establishment. He's got a bookshelf with several books. You do see a large basket of cookies on the desk. And it kind of just, from the state of it, looks like he's kind of been snacking on it like potato chips. As he walks over, jumps into his seat, and he pulls through some drawers. Ah, yes, here you go. These are simple, quite simple, really. Vouchers for the Hot Coal Inn, so that you guys all might stay in fancier accommodations than what we can provide here. Our location here in Eimridge is more meant for medical personnel or those who need medical assistance from dangerous quests, and also we occasionally act as a homeless shelter when the need arises. So we want to keep as many beds open as possible. If I hope you understand. Just doing our best to help the people out in times of need. With the mines being out of commission, there have been some issues with people being unable to perform their jobs, and it's been a bit of a
Very respectable.
It's been a bit of a chop at our economy.
No problem at all, sir. Thanks for giving us a heads up.
The foreman will meet you all there. He said he'll have a meal prepared for you all, so you all may enjoy yourselves for your first day here. He says he's ready to guide you all to the mines as soon as you're all prepared, settled in, and ready to tackle the task.
All right. We appreciate the information, and we'll do everything in our power that we can to ensure that your guys' minds are all cleared out.
If you require me, I will be unavailable after this meeting. I have a meeting with an A-rank adventurer who's visiting this city. Something about the fruits of the ironwood tree in the city. He wished to speak with me about, and he's doing some work with the Duke. So I want to make sure that gets all squared away. But after the meeting, if you require me during the evening hours, if you haven't already descended down into the depths, please feel free to come back and ask for me at the front.
All right. Thanks a lot.
And we ask for just a little bit more information on the job. How long has the mines been, occupied?
I think that's what the foreman is going to give us all the details on.
You make a good point.
Yes, the foreman / captain of the guard shall have the information more in detail. I simply have what the guild is, and I've more been focused on how this has been affecting the people of the city. So, the details I have are pale in comparison to what he can provide, directly from the source, as they say.
All right, well, we appreciate all that you've given us so far. We'll once we're all settled in, we'll go check in over there.
Excellent. Yes. Make sure that you take these vouchers and provide them to the innkeeper there. He's an old friend of mine, back from my adventuring days. He will be more than happy to assist you with lodging for your time here.
All right, sounds good.
All right. Is there anything you guys would like to do with the Adventurers Guild? Look around, or do anything before you guys head on over to the inn?
Is there any places that we want to go, gang? Grab a cookie.
I mean, Dwell's
has
gonna
enough to
go to
share.
the Mages Union at some point today. But that's about it.
Want to remind you, Dwell, that officially you are, and according to most members of the Union, you are banned from entering Union property.
Oh, right. Shoot, I forgot that was, like, something I could technically do after hours.
Yeah.
This is so sad, actually.
Oh yeah, Zach.
So,
I totally forgot, like, if we did this or not. You remember that scale? I think it was
Yeah,
Dwell found.
I've been meaning to...
Have
Talk
I
to Arius
looked at
about
it
that.
closely?
you have
Or
not
no?
received it.
I thought she gave it to me, but I might be.
No, she was
crazy.
going to give it to you. She has not given it
Ah,
to you yet. Because
got it,
remember,
got it.
The old
We got distracted.
the old knowledge keeper, the old broker. If Dwell wants to, she can give it to him for what she wants.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I just remember that right now. I was like, what the fuck did we do with it again? What happened to that?
Yeah. So, is there anywhere you guys would like to go before you head on over to the inn, or would you like to check out the quest board while you're here? Stop by anything on the way over to the inn. The inn is number 8 on the map, so if you want to make detours, it's up to you.
Let me see.
There's a lot of stuff. There's a lot.
Yeah, there's.
I want
hang
to
on.
get an idea of what
What
the
is-
Iron
what is the-
Tree is.
Yeah, I was gonna say the tree is intriguing. I'm definitely intrigued about the. Never mind. Anvil
There's
King's ore sounded sick until it was a processing facility.
I know. I
name.
was like, dude, it's me.
There's also there is the armor smith just to see if they happen to have anything in stock because it is a mining city.
Yeah.
So they have
I-
some
I'm-
the other
unique
one.
items.
I'm going to the tree personally.
Yeah, makes sense. I want to look
Makes
at
sense.
the tree and maybe the armor smith.
Okay. So,
I think
I mean, the tree is right there. Do we all just want to go check out the tree?
I mean,
Yeah, I mean we're
Why
gonna be
not?
walking
sounds a
past
little
it,
worth it.
be able to get to the inn. So yeah.
I think
ahead.
I want to say I think Eric's would like look around the Adventures Guild just to see like what's here specifically, like what, because I'm still kind of like I have to imagine each guild branch has their own like things they have that are different from other branches. So it would be cool to just see what they have here.
Okay. All right. So we'll start with that, and then you guys want to head to the tree, and some of you want to check out the Dragonheart Armorsmith.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Armorsmith is number 7. So, are you guys going to go to the Armorsmith before or after you meet the foreman?
Ooh.
Probably. Let's get our quest going first, and then afterwards, once we get all the information, we could probably then go over if that's cool with you guys.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Is there anything else anyone wants to do? I know Dwell's probably going to go to the Mages Union after hours.
Do you really want to show your face there?
Hey man, come on.
You didn't get recognized the first time. You might be the second time.
Exactly.
Like, who's gonna go to the
Exactly.
bathhouse while everyone else is at the
Gang.
armor smith?
Where are you going?
The bathhouse?
Can I come with you? I was gonna say the same thing.
Let's say Sagunis are relaxed after being in a car crash.
Yes, can I come with?
Yes.
Dude, is this gonna be
Yeah.
We're
the
spotting.
thirst trap
The two of
the
us.
thirst trap back episode every so often?
Thirst Trap Bathhouse episode?
Dude,
Sagoon and I are gonna go have a
Hang
little
out with
girl
Sagoon.
spa
Sagoon's not
day.
built. There'd be nothing to thirst for.
Hey man,
After-
you
after
saw
the
what the
quest.
Dragon Emperor looked like. He's built. That could be you one day.
That could be.
You got the eyebrows.
That's true.
Need a little shaping. You'll look great, dude.
All right. So, Sagoon and Lorelei are going to the bathhouse. I think Oryx, Marl, Ariax, you guys wanted to go check out the armor smith. Bo, did you also want to go?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Definitely want to check out the blacksmith.
After the ye old get the quest, can Dwell just wander around the outskirts of town? Actually,
outskirts of town. Okay, yeah. Dwell's wandering around the outskirts of town. Am I missing anybody? I don't think I am. No, I think I'm good. All right, so we'll start Ariax. You're just quickly looking around the mage at the Adventurers Guild building. It's a quaint and homely location. You've been to so far 2 branches. The first one, let me check out. Let me double check where you guys have been. I want to make sure I get this right. You guys have been to the one in Sidale, and it was quaint. It was quiet. There isn't much happening in the center of the region other than the corruptor attacks. And while that is where Goheen is initially from, it doesn't appear like that Adventurers Guild doesn't get much activity, so it's been pretty barren. It does have the occasional quest, but it's mostly just a passing through point for other adventurers. The one in Norbury left much to be desired. It was ransacked, desecrated, destroyed, vandalized, and its manager, Anamano, he was he could have seen better days, but luckily, thanks to your guys and some other A ranks intervention, that managed to get resolved. This one seems to be stable. However, go ahead and roll me investigation as you look around, because there are some adventurers present. No one of note, but there is a aspect of them that you'll notice potentially.
Investigation. Wow. Okay, 19.
You look around and you're not getting the same sense of, how do I put this, urgency or motivation that you get from the branch back in Drawmore. It's just as populated here, but back at Drawmore, it's rank C and up usually. You do see the occasional D and E rank roaming around that guild hall, but not really that often. You guys, in terms of ranking, are the minority in this situation. There's maybe a sprinkle of D ranks. Everybody else is E rank. There is no one of true significant strength or skill anywhere in this building. And with a 19 investigation, you look at the quest board, and it's vastly different from the one you've been seeing. Every quest is rank E, or sometimes even lower. Examples. Find this specific type of cat food at the market. Help me weed my garden. I need someone to babysit my kid for an hour. Can someone cut my hair? Stuff like that.
God.
Lazy.
I think when Ariax sees this, he like tenses up, and if anyone's with him, you just hear him say out loud, "It's not just him that's mid. It's this whole damn branch that's mid." So he's looking at this fucking weak ass quest board. Just, oh no. This is really different. This is bad.
You know,
As-
not everyone is like, as in need of stronger individuals than we are back at home, right?
No, but it's still a thing of like no one's inspired to get better. Everyone's just complacent.
I
I mean,
maybe
if-
it's a good
if-
thing that they're not facing mortal peril every day.
It's not just that. It's just I'm sorry, but when you guys look around, do you see anyone with drive around here?
No, I don't.
They haven't
but
been here very long.
yeah, just maybe let's not try to judge the book completely off of the cover, even though I guess there could be a reason as to why we're here and nobody present is solving their issue. But whatever the case may be, it's our job. So let's just make sure to take care of it. And if there seems to be any other issues of them having a bunch of problems around here that can't be solved, we should probably bring up some sort of note. You're right. But let's not create any tension where it's not necessary just yet.
Alright. It's just... I'm not talking to talk shit. It's more of just like... I'm always thinking of the worst case scenario.
Alright,
You know?
I don't think it's that bad, but I mean, sure. I can see what you're talking about, but I'm not getting any bad signals, at least not yet. So if it really seems like there's a problem around here, then yeah, I'll agree. But for now, let's just assume that not a whole lot usually happens around here for there to be a call to arms.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Did y'all see how, like, fortified this place is? Doesn't surprise me that they're so complacent. Did you see the militia trooper? He looked like a freaking one-man army. Did you see he had 2 massive weapons? I think it's
Right,
just a product of being comfortable.
Yeah. And this
Which,
problem
I mean, which
probably
can be.
sprung up on them, so
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you, Arias. Being too comfortable can definitely be a detriment in some ways. No drive, but
That's...
I guess at least they're safe.
That's just, yeah, Bo. That's the point I'm just trying to bring up. I mean, it's fine if you're, the town's safe and all, but like, again, after what we've been through, I mean, my mind, it can happen anywhere. At least some form of preparation, or at least let these guys know that, worse things may come.
Yeah. Well, we can definitely make that call as we go.
I'm not gonna sit here and make them change about everything they do, but at least make them aware.
like I said, for now, we just got here. Let's not create any unnecessary distaste towards us out the gate. We have a bunch of members in the party that can, spark that as it may. So let's try and be a little bit more laid back for just a little bit until we get a bearing of what we're actually going to be dealing with.
All right. I mean, to be fair, we already have a kind of a bad first impression. This kind of eye slowly turns towards Joel.
We're not.
I'm gonna fix, okay?
It was an accident,
No.
but you should not have been driving that fast.
No.
Did you? Because the guy at the front told you, not to do that specifically.
I
Listen,
watched you
hindsight gets
turn your
twist on.
head. I watched you turn your head to make sure he wasn't looking before you sped up.
Alright, it was not an ideal move to make.
All right. And that's all we needed to know.
You guys all step away from the guild for the time being and make your way towards the massive tree. You do have to walk around a little bit, as the only way to get properly close to it is on the other side of the area. One of you, I believe all of you have control of that team overtime token, so if one of you wants to move yourselves onto that little connecting road between the tree and the fence, thank you. So, you all approach the ironwood tree. A large gray and silver tree around a sort of town center. You can see there's various areas here. It appears this is like some sort of large nature park. Eimridge seems to do a good job of making sure that they don't completely topple over the natural terrain they've been blessed with. After all, the earth provides, and they don't want to overstep their boundaries. If the mines start drying up, or if Mother Nature decides to, hey, kick them out, it'd be pretty bad for everybody involved. So, this particular area seems to just be a nice location for nature to grow and remains protected within the walls of the city. The tree itself stretches over 80 feet into the air, casts a shadow over all of you with this time of day. As you all look closer, you see oval-shaped black fruits dangling from the branches with golden spots all over them. Lorelei, please make me either a history, nature, or perception check. Any one of the three.
Not history. Perception.
17. Lorelei, you not only recognize the fruit, you recognize this kind of tree. Ironwood trees are more often found in the Feywild. When one is found, it's not uncommon for it to be the center of various groves for most of the denizens. An ironwood tree usually provides a certain level of security and protection for those that live around and serve as its caretakers.
Did we have one?
You did not. The tree your mother
Okay.
provides, for some reason... Actually, go ahead and roll me history.
Oh no.
Since this pertains to your mother, I'll let you do it at advantage. Yeah. Natural 2. Take a D2 of inspiration.
But you said advantage, so I'm gonna re-roll that.
12.
Not much better.
Above average and an add to 10. The tree your mother is part of / provided for the grove itself provides, from what the murmurs you caught amongst the people and from travelers who came to and from your grove from time to time, it provides the same levels of protection as an ironwood tree while not being one itself. However, one of the downsides of that is your people never had access to the fruit. These are Stygian chrome fruit, a rare delicacy found seldom in the Feywild. Only an ironwood tree that has been cultivated and cared for at the peak level of gardening skill and nature magic can produce one. It is said to be the favorite fruit of the Wild Mother, and often the Eladrin Council will essentially require it to be provided as tribute to the Wild Mother, and in seldom cases will allow members of, or higher-ranking members of Grove communities to have one. Not even your mother has had the opportunity to enjoy one. And here they are. This tree is filled with them.
And I've not seen this kind of tree since I've gotten here.
Correct.
Oh my god. I think as we're walking up... Because we are walking, right? We didn't drive over here.
I would hope so.
I hope not.
Yeah, the car is fully parked, to my knowledge.
Yeah, I think when we get a little closer, but not fully the way... Once it clicks for Lorelei what this is, I think without an explanation, she just starts running towards it out of pure excitement. She's like, no context or explanation. She's gone.
You do notice that around the base of the tree, with giving it plenty of room to still grow, there is a secondary fence with a guard posted. Clearly, there's a reason this fruit hasn't been picked clean. But the tree seems to be kept in good condition. It's very healthy from what you can see.
Yeah, I won't try to like go over the fence or anything. I think I'm just excitedly like leaning against it to look up at the tree.
It's beautiful. Despite its monotone color scheme, it stands as a reminder of home.
Yeah, I'm just like vibrating with excitement, looking up at this giant tree, of which I haven't seen one in a very long time.
So you know what this is, right? What is it?
Huh?
Give the class a little lesson. What kind of tree is it?
It's an ironwood tree. They're from my home,
Ironwood?
actually.
From Feywild?
Mm-hmm. I haven't seen one in years. We didn't get to have one in my grove.
Well, if you ever get a grove, I hope you can take one with you. I mean, this thing's got plenty of seeds. Just plant one.
It doesn't work like that.
How's it work?
Well, it's... All groves are different. With different kinds of trees, and these ones are especially special because of the kind of fruit that grows from them.
What's the fruit do? It has to do something, right?
She actually looks like she's thinking about your question, and she shrugs. I don't know.
It's just special fruit?
It's the most special fruit. It's the Wild Mother's favorite fruit. Barely anybody from the Feywild has even partaken in the fruit. It's super special. And it's only able to grow from the highest maintenance possible. I mean, my mother never even got to try this kind of fruit.
Well, whistles.
The mid guys say there was an adventurer coming to do something with the fruit here.
Did he?
I think he did, yeah.
That's what his meeting after was for.
I'm so jealous.
I mean, we can always ask him.
I want to
That's
take care of a
true.
tree like this one day.
I mean, you could talk to Mid. I'm sure, he'd be open to a discussion with you.
Yeah, I'm sure you can get one of those fruits.
I say, even if you can't grow it in your grove, maybe you could grow it at the penalty box. I know we
Yes,
already have
grow
one
both
tree
of
growing.
them.
This would be so cool to have. I think it would literally be the tallest thing in the town. But
Oh yeah, this would definitely be the tallest thing in Drawmore.
HOA probably would have a fit, but I kind of like to see them like that. So
Oh,
Lorelai- Lorelai's like leaning against the fence, head in hand. There's like comedically a little like cloud dream bubble above her head where she's dreaming of like the giant tree behind the house. Just like totally lost in the sauce of just like thinking about the possibility of this now.
We can always
It
ask
wouldn't
that
hurt
guy
to
who's
find
coming
out
over.
who's here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to know. I mean, maybe someone from the Feywild's here. I mean, it's not likely, but it's not impossible if they have this kind of tree here. And they had to have gotten it from somewhere.
As
You
well,
can let me
you're
ask.
here.
I'm a freak accident. I don't count. Other people coming from the Feywild here has to be more intentional than what mine was.
It still shows that people from the Feywild can find their way here. Don't discount if the guys from the Feywild are not until you meet them.
And who knows? They might be able to show you how to get back.
Oh, yeah. I hadn't really thought about that. That's not an idea.
The people who work for the guild are, for the most part, usually pretty chill. I think they'd love to be able to talk to someone who knows what they're talking about with one of these.
So are they back at the guild, or do you think they're coming here to deal with something with the tree? Because I can wait.
Well, if he said he's having a meeting and he's gonna be unreachable, probably coming here. Wouldn't hurt to wait around.
Okay. Maybe they have a sign or something that gives us more information about the tree.
Oh, you mean? Can't hurt to look.
Yeah, there could be like a plaque somewhere.
Yeah. Check, I'm
Visitor
looking for a
center.
plaque. I'm looking for a sign.
Looking for a sign. It doesn't take much for you to find one. It's off to the side, a little bit off the path. Just as well maintained as the tree itself. This clearly is a very wonderful tourist attraction, as well as a nice show of how well the town treats nature. You will note that. Let's see here. The details about the tree are stuff you already pretty much know. I mean, to you, it's common knowledge, but to the common passerby, oh wow, this is not a normal tree you see here on the material plane. The bark and wood within the trunk of the tree is said to be nigh indestructible. Plenty of people in the past have attempted to cut this thing down, and they either found their blades blunted or chipped, and their spirits broken. A couple years back, the city declared this tree a protected plot of nature. Any attempts to harm the tree in any way, shape, or form is considered a criminal offense, and you probably will spend some time in jail if you attempt to do so without, if you attempt to cause any damage to the ironwood tree itself, or anything connected to it. It does note something interesting, however, Lorelei. You are aware that people in the Feywild can eat this fruit. The plaque states that the fruit of this tree is completely inedible. Plenty of people have actually broken teeth trying to bite into the fruit. The skin or shell of the fruit itself appears to be as unbreakable as the bark itself.
And they're saying that's this tree. The fruit that grows from this tree breaks people's teeth.
Correct.
And as my understanding, the ones in the Feywild, they don't do that.
The ones in the Feywild, and you've gotten a glimpse of these fruit before whenever a person who happens to have one passes through, and they kind of show it off. You've watched someone from the Feywild bite into one of these things, and it was just fine.
I think we're all like reading this black, and Lorelei looks more and more like a deflated balloon the more that she reads about the fruit.
I think it's a fake tree.
Oh.
What makes you think of that?
Because that's not true.
Might be something we haven't figured out yet that y'all know.
But we've never had problems eating the fruit before.
Might be something in the Feywild soil.
Also,
make
we
sense.
know you and people from the Feywild react differently to different fruits. The
Yeah.
grumble fruits or whatever reacted very differently to you trying to eat it than us.
Could be some kind
Also-
of magic Wawa thing, you know.
Also,
Only Feywild people.
I doubt that this is in its ideal habitat, so maybe it's just not getting what it needs, and now the fruit are messed up.
Might be the reason why that a class adventure is coming. See
that's
what's wrong with the
true.
tree.
I guess so. I just don't want it to be fake. That would be really sad.
I mean, it looks pretty dang real.
It
No,
could
I
look
think-
real,
Can't you
but I don't
like
know.
talk to it? Can't you like see if you can talk to it?
That's true. Can't you talk to it?
Actually, yes, I could do that. Hey,
Are
Zach!
you real?
Yes?
Yeah, I guess I'm talking to the tree.
Current moment, that wall you see on the map is sort of like a gated area. You guys are in that area. There's just an extra little perimeter around the tree's trunk. So you guys are probably within like 10 feet of it. The guard is just sitting there. As long as you guys don't actively just try and jump that little fence, you're good. But yeah, you go ahead. What do you say to the big old ironwood
Hello.
tree? The tree is snoring.
Hello.
Hmm?
Hey.
I just had the most wonderful nap.
Oh, I'm sorry I woke you.
No, it's fine. I've been meaning to talk to someone for a while now. There's something important I was supposed to say.
Something important?
It slipped my mind for now. I'm sure I'll remember it since it was so important.
Do you usually talk to someone around here?
I don't know if she can understand me. But there's one girl who comes and speaks to me from time to time. She
Really?
seems
Is
to
she
be
from-
very important around here.
Is she
No,
from
it's-
home? Are you from home?
This is my home, so I guess she's from here, so she is from home, yes.
Oh, I mean the Feywild.
Oh, the motherland.
Yes.
I haven't been there
Oh.
for a long time. I like it here. It's more quiet. Though not lately.
Not lately.
No. Some weird stuff's happening at my roots.
At your roots? Like what?
Well, I just feel it in the roots, in the ground, really. I've been meaning to talk to someone about it, see if they can figure out what's going on. But nope. I keep taking naps and forgetting.
You can talk to me. I understand you. I'm from the motherland too.
You are! That's so interesting.
Uh-huh.
What were we talking about again?
No, wow. Can I ask you something about your fruit?
Sure,
Is it edible?
of course.
But you've seen that there are people who can't eat it here?
Of course they can't eat it.
Why's that?
That's just how things are. I always
Huh?
assumed the people of this world just forgot how to prepare the fruit.
Say that again?
The people of this world just forgot how to prepare the fruit.
Forgot.
Mm-hmm.
Was there a way they knew how to do it before?
Of course. The Wild Mother shared her love for all things with everything she helped create.
Oh, well, that is true.
She loved the people of this world. I think she still does.
Did love the people of this world?
Of course. She helped make them.
Wait, Right, but then why does everyone in the Feywild call people loveless from here?
That's a weird term. I've never heard that before.
I've heard it my whole life.
That's sad. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's fine. I mean, I have friends now, and they're all really great, so...
The Wild Mother loves all life. That's what I was told, at least.
That's what I always thought, too.
Well, I think you're right. And whoever says she doesn't love everything here is wrong.
That's what I thought. You're so wise.
What were we talking about again?
But I love this tree.
Lorelai's crying over God knows what now.
Why are you crying? Did I say something mean? Forget about it.
You're the nicest person from the Feywild I've ever met.
Oh. Well, you're from the Feywild and you're nice.
This tree is really nice.
Do we just see like Lorelai breaking down after like just kind of being silent for a while?
Oh no,
Yeah.
Lorelai's speaking to the tree. You hear Lorelai's side of the conversation. You don't hear the trees.
That's even funnier.
Things okay, Laurel?
This is really nice.
I'm sure he is a very nice tree.
You want us to give you a second?
Huh?
You want us to give you a second?
No, I'm good. Ooh.
You sure?
Oh yeah.
Alright.
No, I feel good.
Oh, so it was a good conversation. Okay.
Uh-huh. Ooh, my faith is mildly being restored in the people of the Feywild. That healed me a little bit, I think.
Good to
Glad to hear.
hear.
Happy
Very,
tears.
very good to hear. Yeah.
What's the
Don't
verdict
worry.
on the fruit?
He's a real tree, it's okay.
Okay,
That's
nice.
good.
Okay.
It's also very forgetful.
I mean, how old is it?
Sorry?
How old is the tree?
That's very rude. You can't just ask a tree how old they are.
Well, trees get dementia probably if they're, that old.
Did you just ask me if a tree can get dementia?
No, I
I don't know how
believe she
trees work.
stated that a tree gets dementia. She did not ask.
Mm-hmm.
I've never met a tree with dementia. Usually the older they get, the wiser they get.
I think you just met a tree with dementia.
Or might be a side effect of what's happening to the tree, maybe.
That's true.
He did say something was going on with his roots.
Maybe that's affecting his memory?
Oh,
I don't know.
It's possible. It's also possible he's a forgetful tree. I mean, trees have their own
Yeah.
personality just like anything else does.
I mean, we are here for the mine, so do you think his roots reach the mines?
I have a feeling it might be something to do with that. I mean, maybe without knowing it, maybe they're accidentally, mining too far or something. It's definitely something to look out for.
Well, when we're down there clearing out whatever corruptors have taken place, We can see if we find anything about his roots.
Yeah, it's a good idea to keep a lookout. What I really want to know is the person he said takes care of him. Apparently she's pretty important around here, and I want to meet her.
You could always ask Mid. I'm sure he knows.
That's the idea.
Are you done talking to the Ironwood tree, or is there anything else you'd like to say to it?
I think I'll just give him like a thanks. I don't think I'm planning on like talking to him.
Okay.
I'll let him be. Go back to his nap.
Oh, he's already snoring. He's having a good snooze already. But yeah, is there anything else you would like to do here? Or, Lorelai, you said you're just going to wait here for whoever Mid is having his meeting with?
Are we getting our quest and then doing stuff too?
Yes.
Because I don't want to hold that up.
Yes. The plan was, at least from my understanding, is you guys were going to... you guys were
The
going to go get your
foreman.
quest, and then you were going to divide and conquer around the city for a bit before, I'm assuming, taking a long rest and then diving below into the mines, as all children yearn to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have to wait around for their meeting. I can always just talk to him and try to see if he would let me meet whoever takes care of the tree, because I don't want to hold us up.
Okay. Alrighty. So, you guys you say goodbye to the tree, and you guys head on over to the Hot Call Inn and Tavern. So, that is number 8 on the map. So, you guys walk towards a building constructed into the shape of a large furnace. The Hot Coal Inn is a 2-story establishment that houses and feeds their guests without any prejudice with their service. They cook using magical means only, and the entire building just kind of seems to pulse like it's alive. Who's entering first?
If no one else will, I will.
All right. You step inside, and immediately you have to take a step back as a chair floats past you. Not flies past, nobody threw it. The chair is hovering in the air, floating along, and you watch it as it pushes itself in underneath a table. You look around and see that the furniture is all moving on its own, save for the stuff that's actively being used by the people who are currently enjoying their time here, but you can see tables, chairs, desks, a couple pieces of rug and tapestry. They're just all working along, going about what it seems to be mundane tasks. You can see that a rug has a feather duster curled up in one of its corners, and it's currently dusting off a floating bookshelf that's empty. The bookshelf, once finished dusting, flies into the corner, rests itself down, and a bunch of books that were hovering nearby align themselves neatly upon the shelves. You can see a large silver platter carrying a couple pints of alcohol flown on over to a table, set itself down. The mugs slide over to their respective patrons, and the people pick up their mugs, clink them together, and begin drinking as the platter floats away. Behind the bar, you can see a water genasi fellow standing, cleaning one of the glasses before letting it go. It drops for a second before starting to float off and heads back to a shelf where it sets itself neatly. This is the gentleman you see, the owner of this fine establishment. Where did I put his downloaded image? I know I have it. Where is it? I'm not blind, I swear. Here we go. This is Carul Brittlebrook. Brittlebrook. Damn it. Stop lagging, computer. You don't need to do this. for our lovely viewers, this is the gentleman our party seeks. He kind of waves to you as you guys all enter. Welcome, friends. Please, have a seat wherever you wish. I'll be with you shortly.
Can I
Wow.
grab one of the chairs that floats past and just set it in front of me to sit down?
Yeah, the chair doesn't seem to complain. It does seem a little startled when you grab it because it kind of jolts, but once it's in your grasp, it seems whatever magic is affecting it seems to stop, and you can set it down and take a seat.
Wonderful.
I look around to see if anyone's visibly controlling these, or are they just kind of going on their own?
Bo, you've encountered mages before. You understand that there's a limit to how much magic a person can be doing at the same time. If one person was doing all of this, they'd probably be bleeding out their nose right now from the stress on their brain. But if any of my spellcasters in the party would like to make me an Arcana check, you could try and figure out where the magic is coming from.
Arcana, you say?
Oh, I got you, Zach. I'm rolling.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Let's see if
Lorelei.
Oryx can nat 20 on this. I'm curious.
No.
Come on,
Are you
Oryx.
actually asking me to?
If Oryx
Come on,
wants to
Oryx,
see if
do
he
it.
can figure out what's going on, he's welcome to try.
You know what? He loves a bit of whimsy.
Why not?
It's a pastime. We can
Come on,
we
Oryx.
can dabble.
Be the
Oh,
most-
that was
Oh,
so
you're
close.
so
That was
close.
it was a natural
Oh my
19.
God.
That was so
That's
close.
insane.
And it's the highest out of everybody. Damn.
So I
Oryx
guess
speaks.
as Bo points this out, Oryx just starts furrowing his brow.
Yeah, I stroked the non-existent beard.
Yeah.
Yes, I see.
Dwell and Sagoon. Both of you passed the check, and by extension, Oryx too. But there's a different reason why Oryx.
No,
figures
no,
this out.
no.
You did natural 20, so Oryx, it's magic. It's something's
Yeah.
happening.
It's magic. It's whimsical, and that's great. I love
Yep.
that.
I love whimsy.
Laura,
Oric's
well,
sense of
actually,
whimsy is
yeah,
really
Lorelei.
lovely.
Well, there's 2 18s and 2 11s. That's funny. Lorelei and Arianx, there's so much magic going on, and Lorelei, you're a little bit distracted at the moment, and Ariax, you're still kind of reeling from what you saw back at the Adventurers Guild branch. But Dwell and Sagoon, you guys zero in on something. Both of you sense fire. And as you look behind Karul, you can see another furnace. And within it, or more like a hearth, you see within it is an intense blue burning magical flame. And it is producing magical energy by the truckload, like a heartbeat, like a heart pumping blood through the body. This entire building is brimming with magic, with life. There's no one controlling it. The Hot Coal Inn and Tavern is alive in its own mystical way. Everything within the building is able to magically react or act freely so long as it's within the grounds. There's no concentration, no commands, pure chaos, and somehow it's all formed some bizarre state of homeostasis.
Interesting building you have here.
Thank you. Had it for... My family has been running this establishment for decades. Keep the fire lit and the enchanted spirits remain happy and healthy. Now please, have a seat while I quickly go speak with your host. And he will gesture to another fellow sitting at a table with seats already set out for each of you. An Eric Cochran gentleman with a missing wing, wearing a miner's helmet. He appears to wear the same similar garb and equipment to the city militia troop that you saw earlier. This is Foreman Captain Icarus of Eimridge. Or Icarus or Rivolo, I think. No, yeah, Icarus Rivolo. and he waves at all of you. But before you all can sit down, we're going to go ahead and
Ooh.
take a 10-minute break. So we shall be back after none of these messages. You guys just get to listen to the peaceful music while we all just relax for a minute. See you in a minute. And we're back, getting right back into it, as I'm assuming you folks all take a seat with Mr. Icarus.
Yes, yes.
Mm-hmm.
He sits there with a stern expression on his face. It seems he's probably scowled so much in his life that it's just his face has been stuck like that. Anyone with a passive insight of 13 or higher can see that he is happy to see that you guys have arrived. He's just a curmudgeon-y person.
Damn it, he hates us.
Sir, are you the foreman that we were sent to meet up with?
He'll stand up and hold out his hand. Captain Icarus Rivolo, good to meet you.
Good to meet you as well. We're team overtime, and I'll shake his hand as well.
He'll shake each of your hands if allowed. Right. I'm not going to beat around the bush. Let me take a seat. Food will come after I'm done giving my spiel and debrief on the situation.
Sounds like a plan, sir. No problem.
He sits back down. The chair pushes itself in as he crouches down. Same with all of you. As soon as you all go to sit, the chair positions itself perfectly so that you're comfortable once you take your seat. Right. 2 weeks ago, something came out from below the deepest level of the mine. It burrowed multiple holes in the floor, and corruptors began pouring out of them without end. They've completely conquered every floor of the mine, all 5. Normally this wouldn't have been an issue. We've had corruptors tunnel in the past, a couple earth elemental corruptors, some moles here and there, giant rat corruptors from time to time. This was on a scale never before seen. They moved like a cohesive unit, tactfully, strategically, with intelligence we've never seen before. They took hostages, most of which we've confirmed have been killed now that they've got everything they want in terms of spacing. All 5 levels are completely overrun. Mage's Union has provided us some help by creating barriers around all the exits to the mine so they can't pour out into the city. We don't know how long those will last. Not like we can make a whole barrier on the ground itself. They haven't come out, and every team we've sent down since either comes back wounded and missing several individuals or gone.
Well, we're very sorry to hear that, sir, but we plan to figure this out and make sure that you all are able to tend to your minds once more. Do you mind if my group and I ask you a few questions about the mission ahead?
Of course. Ask away.
Well, the first things first, I suppose. You said something burrowed down there and started this whole fiasco. Do you know specifically what burrowed?
Can't say for sure. Only one of us survived getting out of the lowest level when it happened. Poor bastard, he's been catatonic ever since. Won't say a word to nothing or nobody. Won't even say anything when his wife asks him questions. Something's wrong with him in the head.
But he is still conscious and around somewhere near here.
He's in the medical ward near the mines. Stares at a wall all day. What I got out of him before he went totally silent is there was some weird drumming beat and then singing as someone or something burst out of the ground, started taking people out left and right before burrowing down. The drumming beat came again. Singing happened, burst out of the ground, kept digging these holes all over the place, killing people whenever it came up. After it dug enough holes, it disappeared, and then the corruptors appeared, started crawling out of the pits.
You say it. Is that how he said it, or was it? Did it sound like it was someone?
Couldn't tell. Kept spouting off that thing can't be human.
That kind of explains it. Okay.
Issue is, I don't think it's the only dangerous thing down there. We've been hearing some intense screeching from below. From what our sensors are saying, it's whatever is screeching is all the way in the bottom floor of the mines. And it's every time it shouts, the whole cave system rumbles. Not to mention, one of my teams that went down there, last thing we heard from them, they couldn't breathe. Not like they were being buried or anything. Something about the wind literally being sucked out of their lungs.
That's terrible to hear. We're very sorry.
I've lost a lot to this. Normally, we can handle our problems, but I know when I'm at my limit. Don't want to lose any more people to this. I'm not expecting you to solve the problem. I just need to get materials out of the mine. So if you can't solve the problem, if you can escape with some of the minerals and ore with your lives, that'll be enough for me. Solve the issue. Great. If not, we'll have to adapt some more drastic measures.
With all due respect, sir, by order of the guild, we are going to make sure that this problem of yours is solved by whatever means necessary. You have our word.
Appreciate it. Still not going to fully get my hopes up yet.
Of course. Guys, any more questions for the gentleman?
No, thank you.
If we do bring up some ore, what kind of minerals, ores do you want us to grab?
He'll roll out a scroll on the table that appears to be a map of the mine. Normally, I'd be able to give you this, and you'd be able to navigate your way down to the lower levels easy. But, lo and behold, the layout of the mine is changing too. This map is pretty much inaccurate at this point. But it's a good diagram to show you nonetheless. First level of the mines. It's mostly where we mine coal and various other fuel sources. You'll find onyx coal, crystallized coal, quartz, and occasionally in high pressure locations you'll find a diamond shard or two. Nothing too intense. Level 2 is where we find copper. You'll find charged copper and sparking shards along with regular copper ore. Level 3, you've got iron. Iron ore, black iron, and magnetite. Level 4, silver. Silver ore, raw rivestone, and reflective silver are all down here. Finally, level 5. It's the reason why this is so important. The bottom level gets retaken at some point soon. We mine mithril down there. I don't know what a bunch of corruptors can do with all that mithril, but I reckon it's nothing good if someone gets their hands on it that's not mindless monsters.
I see. And you want us to retrieve as much as we can physically carry, or is the prioritization here just to clear out so your men can go in and continue work?
The task preferably would be for you guys to figure out what's going on down there and retake the mines. You can clear out the forces and disrupt whatever's organizing the corruptors down there. My men can move in and we can handle the rest. Whatever's down on the bottom is what the real issue is. I can't have this happening again. But I understand that financially there needs to be benefit in it for you guys too. Any ores that you manage to find along the way, gemstones, minerals, the like, you bring it back up to us, we'll pay you for them.
I see.
And if you
Could
decide
there
not to sell
possibly
them,
also...
if you decide not to sell them, you dug them up. They're all yours.
Cool. That is what I was going to ask, so perfect. Thank you.
Of course. But that last part is contingent on the mines being cleared out. Can't have you both filling all your pockets and just booking it.
Of course. We will make sure that the problem is solved and that if any unnecessary materials needs to be turned over, that they will. As he, like, slightly side-eyes Sakoon.
I don't know whatever you could be talking about.
Right. Well, either way, I think we've gotten our perimeters down. Thank you, Foreman. We appreciate all the information.
Wish I could be of more help, but this is all I've got.
This is enough. You can let us take care of everything from here.
Hopefully so. Food will be around shortly. I've got to get back to the entrance of the mines. I hope you'll get started.
Joining us?
Not right now. I've got time. Time's a wasting, and I gotta make sure corruptors don't start spilling out into the city. For now, enjoy yourselves. Will you all be able to get started in, say, 8 hours?
What time is it right now?
It's around noon at this point.
I suppose going in at night isn't going to exactly change anything. Going underground is gonna be the same no matter what time of day it is, so sure, that should be fine with us.
Looks at the rest of you. You all good with that?
No objections.
Right. Be seeing you all then. And he'll put his helmet back on and leave.
As soon as he's like, not waiting for him to be out of earshot to be like secretive, but just so that we can like start discussing properly. Orcs will actually turn to Sagoon and Dwell. I think that, or I'm sorry, and Lorelei. With what he had said about the man who actually saw the quote-unquote creature who burrowed its way into the mines, I think it wouldn't be a horrible idea if some of our mages and those who were keen on persuasiveness to try and, you know, get some extra information out of this, because whatever that thing is, I'm sure is still down there, and it would be a lot more helpful to us if we could understand what it is that we're about to run into.
You want more information on the creature?
Repeat. I'm sorry?
Do you want more information on the creature?
I mean,
Or whatever.
it would be
you want?
preferred
Alright,
if
okay.
this thing was able to create, you know, this entire burrowing system, which then spawned all of these corruptors. It's probably for the best that we know what's down there, right?
Is it possible it's created sinkholes?
I don't know. Maybe.
Alright.
But he did say that the man was in a catatonic state, so that's why I'm suggesting that you three specifically talk to the man in question. Maybe maybe you all would be able to get through to him.
Definitely think we could try.
Yeah.
Good.
Where did he say we could find him again?
He's in the medical ward outside of the mines.
Okay.
But
Oh,
that can
with
wait
them?
for a little bit because, like you said, we have 8 hours. So I know some of you wanted to check out something myself. So we can give a solid half to exploring a bit, gearing up, and the other half as preparation. That's when you 4 or you 3 can go ahead and try and poke around a bit and see if you can get any extra information.
Sounds like a plan.
Don't mind that at all.
Sorry, Marl. Go ahead.
I misheard something. I didn't realize Bo was already going. I was going to suggest sending him as well, but
I mean, I didn't say Bo, but Bo, if you feel as if that you could also get, some sort of information, you're more than welcome to. I just, I figured the medical expertise from Lorelei and the magic prowess from the other two would somewhat help in that regard.
Yeah, I'm probably better off being with your group anyway.
Well, I don't exactly know what we should do during that second half. Besides, I guess maybe going around town and getting some equipment, specifically like some headlamps or extra lanterns. Maybe some mundane mining equipment, something along those lines.
Good point.
I mean,
I also,
I'll take that. I'm a little bit of a sweet talker at times. So I could try to work to see what I could do.
I was also thinking you used to be. I don't know if you were just like a beat cop or if you were a proper detective before this, but some of those skills might be able to come in use if I'm not wrong.
I'm only really used to an interrogation setting where like they don't have a choice, but it could come in handy too. I can try to be not too obvious.
Well, if you feel as if you can add to it, by all means, more than welcome to.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys don't need the manpower.
Well, that would be up to those 3. No offense, I don't think I would be very useful in that setting.
I mean, Bo, I think we'd be happy to have you. I mean, another rational person besides Lorelei might be nice.
What are you trying to say about me?
But Bo's gonna like try to kind of like look away, like, oh, I can't laugh at that, and then like
she's right there,
and then I'll make my way over.
Well, don't get too mad. I included myself in the irrational people.
Sure you did.
All right. Well, regardless for that, after lunch, we can all go ahead and go our separate ways for a little bit and do a bit of exploring. Give us like a 4-hour grace period until we have to actually lock in and figure out the rest of this stuff.
All right. So for now, we're not doing it quite yet.
No. We have 8 hours until we have to meet back up at the entrance of the mine. So that's what I'm saying. 4 hours to, enjoy the town that we're now in, or I'm sorry, city, and then afterwards we can gear up and then, well, do the thing we're here to do.
Cool. Where you guys want to go next?
Well, I was thinking about heading over to the armor smith. It's been a while since I've touched up on this under chest piece thing that I have, so gonna go see if they maybe have an upgrader or something else I can utilize.
Good point. Also, it is a mining town, so they might actually have some extra stuff here that not all other places have. You know, kind of like regional specialties, if you will.
If they're mining mithril, they might have some expensive but good gear.
Hey, hey Zach.
Sup?
For could Oryx roll something to glean if I should, besides like going into the mine for that stuff, should I like ask around or look around for something else for my project that I'm working on? Like, do I need to bring like a blueprint, or do I need to bring something specific?
So ultimately, your best bet, if you want to figure out what more you may need, is you could probably take it to the Dragonheart Armorsmith and ask them about, like, hey, this is what I'm trying to make. I have these things already. What else should I bring? Or what else would I need to have this properly made?
Works for me.
So, as you guys are talking, the platters float down in front of you. And if you look in the items, visuals, and info chat, I have provided a little bit of a explanation of each of the foods you guys are receiving, as multiple platters of each of these arrive at your table. Second, one of the formatting things broke like a bastard. Gotta fix that. Boom, boom. There we go. So, 4 foods that you were provided is, first thing is the gentle fried arcane locust. It is an large insect-like creature that's been breaded, deshelled, and deep fried. The wings themselves are said to be a delicacy. Cave mushroom buns, large mushrooms that at first glance appear to be bread. However, they are stuffed with vegetable stew. Fire-roasted volcanic hamlet. They are 4 pork chops grilled over volcanic stones and seasoned in brown sugar, soy sauce, and butter. Finally is storm giant potato fries, a large helping of potato french fries, all from the same potato grown in the territories of storm giants. All these platters are brought out to you. Multiple platters of the volcanic hamlet are also brought out, not just 4 pork chops. Everybody can have their fill, and you guys are allowed to eat in peace.
Hell yeah. That looked delectable as yuck.
Great.
Bro, like, eat the fuck out of those french fries, bro.
Oh god.
Oh, Dwell is eating that locust.
Jesus Christ.
Bug.
Ham.
Bug.
Yeah, that hamlet.
It's
Goodness.
The wings themselves, they break off like caramelized caramel. And basically it's like eating a chip of that. It's like eating a chip of that with just a savory taste instead of sweet.
Ooh. Yeah, good stuff.
Yes.
I love soft pudding, but this is fantastic.
All the food is provided for you, and you all get a lovely, hearty meal. And you all, basically, from this meal, I know you guys are going to have 8 hours, but that was just me giving you guys time to do whatever you wanted before going into the mines. Everybody gets the effects of a long rest, since I know some people used spell slots just a couple moments ago.
Oh my
Oh, yeah.
goodness.
Thanks, Guck.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Is what I do. So, with that being said, you guys now have free roam. So, Lorelei and Sagoon, are you guys still going to the bathhouse, or is that plan changed for either of you?
Hey, I'm down to still go do a little spa day if you are, Sagoon.
Hey, yeah, Sagoon's still down.
Alrighty.
Okay, sweet.
So that's Lorelei and Sagoon, and then Oryx, Ariax, Marl, and Bo. You guys said you're going to the Armorsmith,
Yeah.
and then
Yep.
Dwell.
Yeah.
Do you still fully intend to wander around the outskirts of town?
Currently, Yes. I also do want to go check up on the medical ward at some point, but I can do it in either order.
So, you mean the medical ward with the catatonic fella?
Yes.
So
I
that
think
was
we're
good.
we have
Yeah.
a plan to do that at some
Yeah, I
point.
think that was
Are
more of
you-
a plan. That's what I assumed.
Yeah, that was going to
Oh,
happen
okay.
after everybody did like their own thing around
Mhm.
town. So, is it just
Okay.
for now? You roam around the city?
Yep. Yippee.
Any particular location you're gleaming towards?
Dwell's looking for flowers that they can pick.
Interesting. Okay, sounds good to me. So, we will start with the transaction portion of this. And we'll go with the individuals who are heading towards the no, not the bathhouse. The armor smith. So that is number 7 on the map. After a hearty meal of stuffing your faces, good food, good drinks, all around a nice relaxing time. You guys have been on the road for a while, and it's time for you guys to get a nice, good bit of rest and relaxation. You guys have a big, important quest, and clearly, just like the previous ones, there's a bit more danger than anticipated. But the 4 of you, gentlemen, walk up to the entrance of a 3-story building made of red and black clay bricks. The first floor appears to be the workshop forge. It's completely closed off to the public unless a special commission is being made, and even then, the smiths here tend to like to work in peace. Second floor is the more accessible, as there's a very large staircase and signs leading you guys up to where the showroom/storefront is. You'll see armor pieces hanging from the walls and various items and examples of the smith's work present. And the third floor seems to be just living quarters for the family of smiths that run this joint. Speaking of the family, there is a nice family of 3 that lives here. A nice set of tiefling individuals who I don't have images for. I apologize. But the father, Viraz Ozzy, a purple tiefling. Then you have Cora Ozzy, a green tiefling. And then you have their son, Lucas Ozzy, who is kind of a mixture of both his parents' colors, depending on where you're looking on his person. He's still a young lad, probably around 16, 15 years old. His parents seem to definitely have been running this business for quite some time. Viraz is behind the counter, and Cora is down in the workshop, hard at work, while Lucas is making sure that all of the display cases are in order and up to snuff to make sure maximum business is being done with the display pieces. Welcome, gentlemen. Welcome to the Dragonheart Armorsmith. My name's Viraz. I run the storefront here. Are you gentlemen looking for anything in particular, or are you just browsing?
I think the lot of us are just browsing. I think a few of us have some ideas of what we're looking for.
Alright. Those of you that have a specific idea, let's go one by one. Marl, are you just browsing, or are you looking for something specific?
Realistically, I'm just browsing because Marl doesn't actually wear armor.
No, he does not. Okay, so, and then Ariax, what about you, buddy?
I think because it is an armor smith. I think any way to upgrade his armor in some sense is what Ariax is gonna hope for. See if it can happen, at least.
Alrighty.
So he'll just, yeah.
And then, Bo, what are you looking for?
I obviously have my whole armor set, but maybe some auxiliary attachments, maybe some things I can put on Hanabi, maybe some scopes, different hat, like
Different hat.
gauntlets,
Okay.
Dude, you gonna get fucking Kung Lao's hat, like the bladed brim.
Oh my gosh,
But instead of
imagine.
it being the proper Kung Lao, it's still the cowboy hat.
And then Oryx, you wish to speak with the smiths about your little project.
Project, and same thing as Ariax. I think it's about time I upgrade the old jerkin.
Alrighty. What type of jerkin do you have now? Just a base one?
I think I do just have a base one.
And
I have a plus one. I have a plus one.
And that provides what sort of level of defense? Remind me.
It is. Why can I not see the description? It is. So basically, if the character has like an unarmored defense, it adds +1 to that unarmored defense. So
got it.
Basically, my armor class is usually 16. It makes it a 17.
Understood. Okay. Just trying to gauge what the price
Sounds useful.
Price is on that. So, I'll go over just real quick what these people offer in terms of base armors that are not their magical variety. Kindly look in the items info chat. Let me just quickly format this so you guys can see. So they provide all sorts of armor. Basically every type of armor in its base level up to +3. However, it just depends on how much you're willing to spend. So light armor. Every armor's base price is listed. However, if you want to make it a +1 piece, you have to add 30 gold to that base price. If you want to make it +2, it's +90, and +3 is +180. So,
are we able to enhance current armor?
correct. If you want to enhance the armor, it's just adding. You just pay the enhancement fee. So if you have a +1 armor set right now and you want to enhance it to +2, you're going to pay 90 gold. So, yes.
It's just whatever bonus you have to ACs, the plus whatever type. It's not like explicitly said for mine.
What armor are you wearing right now?
The black steel buster coat.
Okay. Let me double check. I think that's just.
It gives a +2 to AC if that helps at all. But
1 second. I'm double checking something about your armor. If my. Right, you're on roll 20, not on Beyond.
yeah, that's why. Yeah, it's not like official or anything.
I don't think I made your armor that item a while ago. I'm trying to remember if that's just an a magic item thing, or if
It's
that's
like
actual base leather armor or something.
Yeah, it's under studded leather.
Studded leather. Okay, so basically, yeah. You have basically essentially the effect of +2 leather armor. That's what you have on.
And then what would +3 do?
Well, Zach. I mean, the studded. It's not that studded leather is a +2 armor set.
No,
you can have
No, I'm saying
ahead,
his
sorry.
armor set is +2 studded leather armor. That's what he's currently wearing.
Oh, I understand. Okay, I got you.
So essentially, Bo, if you were to upgrade that to +3 for 180 gold, it would give you +1 to your AC.
Okay.
But the actual aspect of this shop that isn't just, oh hey, we can make cool armor, is you notice that some armor pieces have gemstones inlaid into them. So, obviously, if you have your own gemstones, you're good to go, and they'll tell you what effect it can provide, depending on if it's a magical gem or not. If it's not a magical gem, well, you might be out of luck, but the magical gems they have on hand are as follows. You have Cascading Sapphire. It's an 80 gold upgrade. Grants the wearer of the inlaid armor a swimming speed equal to half their primary movement. So, essentially, if your current swimming speed is 15 because it's half when you're in water, it becomes 30. So, that was worded poorly on my part. Basically, it adds half your movement speed to your current swim speed. Then there's the Barrier Angelite, 100 gold pieces. Grants the wearer of the inlaid armor resistance to radiant damage. Then you have Regenerating Bloodstone, 150 gold. Grants the wearer of the armor the following passive. Regeneration. Twice per long rest. At the end of your turn, you can choose to spend a hit dice in order to heal yourself during combat. And finally, Gazing Emerald, 250 gold. Grants the wearer of the armor +5 bonus to passive perception.
Question.
Answer.
With the regenerating bloodstone, can you choose to use any amount of hit points? Or, I'm sorry, hit dice?
You can choose an amount of hit dice equal to your proficiency bonus. Up to that much.
So, okay,
Per
so what
use?
you're saying is twice per day, like, let's say, like, right now, proficiency bonus is +3. So, on one turn, I can use 3, and on the second turn, I can use 3?
Yes, so long as you have that many hit dice, because it does expend the hit dice.
Right.
so
yeah.
If you have 6 hit dice, it's all yours. I mean, that's how that works.
Cool. That's sick.
Now, can these be inlaid to your current armor, or do you have to buy a set of armor that has like a slot for it?
You have to... They can be inlaid in current armor, yes. Depending on the armor piece.
Will you say depending? What is...
Bo's...
Give an example so that's not...
Let me see here. Bo's armor already has a magical effect attached to it that's not just a bonus to AC, so it would not work with Bo's armor.
That's fair.
Gotcha.
That's fair. I was gonna say I could get up to a 24 passive perception with the Gazing Emerald.
Correct.
Hello,
God
Aaron.
damn.
How you doing?
No, not yet.
Yeah,
No,
Aaron's
I'm
worse.
I'm not him.
Aaron's at 30 something, but Bo's
Yeah,
Bo's not there yet.
It's almost like 40, I think.
He's like
Oh.
a 40. Yeah.
Yeah, it's terrifying.
I'm nowhere near. No, don't compare me to him yet. My wisdom mod's not even maxed out. All right,
Oh.
calm down.
I will not lie, boys. I'm a little low on funds. That's pretty crazy. What is
We'll
silver
say-
to gold again? Is it 5 silver per
10
gold?
silver to
Or is it
1
10
gold.
silver?
Or 10
I will
silver is
say-
1 gold.
There are
Could I just
still
convert my silver?
Sure.
Is that okay?
Sure.
Okay.
there are still
Mhm.
7 medium, 1 large beast class corruptor core in the bag of holding that we haven't cashed in yet.
Those can be traded for gold.
So potential funds.
Yes. Yeah.
Let's see what we get from that. Or you honestly, you can, if you're really that low, I will just hand you the
I'm
cores
not-
if you want to go.
No, like I feel bad. I'm not that low. I'm just
No,
like
I mean, but like
I
you're
have to
not
really
gonna
pick and
you're not-
choose what I'm getting here.
Okay, yeah. So you don't keep it all. We're still gonna like distribute it.
No,
but,
no,
like,
of course,
Maybe
of
you have a
course.
couple more.
Yeah, Zach, would it be so crazy to like have like sold those when we got to the branch because we've just been hanging on to those for a while? Is that cool, or do you really
Sure,
want us to like?
I'll
run
allow
back
that.
We
and-
probably would have thought about it if it
Do
wasn't.
you
for...
mind typing in the Roll20 chat what you have so I can calculate how much you have?
Yeah.
Because I think Bo, you are the one that's been
Medium,
like
and
keeping
they're
track of
all
all those,
beast
right?
class. Okay. So,
I do have one on me, but I'm hanging on to it.
so 7 medium beast classes are 30 each. So that's 210
210.
already, plus a beast class, which is 90. So you have 300 gold to divide amongst yourselves.
Nice.
So
Very nice.
split 7 ways. If you're all dividing that evenly.
42 and 85 cents. I don't know what that is in silver.
That is 42 gold and 8 silver. Per person.
Okay. I forget if it's like 10 silver or 100 silver or 5 silver.
So it's 42 gold,
8 silver.
8 silver.
Make sure you mark those off of your bag of holding, Bo.
Oh yeah, they're gone.
If you need help,
40 I
Garrett.
already got the silver. You said 42, right?
42 gold, 8 silver.
Yeah.
Okay.
And-
I am currently sitting at 216. So I should be good. I basically just have to. Well, maybe Maybe I could
I
just
will-
forego getting an armor upgrade. What's up?
I was
Ariel?
about to say, Garrett, remember for Ariax, I do have a decent amount of gold because of Sadriel, because he fucking won that gambling thing with Homeboy way back when. So I'm sitting on I'm almost at 400 gold. So like,
Oh my
Got a
you
good
do
nest
goodness.
egg.
So if you need some, I can
I
give
have
you
been
some.
sitting on mine for so long. as
Let me
well.
see how much I realistically need here, because here's what I'm thinking for me at least. I'm not gonna get a +3 armor upgrade because we are still level 7. I don't think I need +3 armor right now. I think +2 would be satisfactory. So I'm gonna use 90 of my 216. So I'll have 126 left. Could you spot me 24 so I could get the Bloodstone upgrade?
I got you, homie.
Appreciate you.
24 gold, and I'll just remove that already.
Thank you, big dog. Okay, so Zach, I'm going to just put myself at 0 gold.
Okay.
And Oryx will ask the individual. I have a leather jerkin that, if possible, would you be able to upgrade this to a 1 step higher rarity, and then adding a one of your bloodstones to it?
All right. Yeah, we can work on that. It'll be ready in a couple of hours.
Thank you very much. He'll
So-
de-equip and hand him the gold and the jerkin.
Yeah, so basically, at the current moment, just kind of, you're a Roll20 character sheet, so just kind of include that you now have the regenerating passive that happens at the end, that can happen at the end of your turn.
And just add a +2, or make the jerkin +2 instead of +1.
Correct.
Cool. Thank you, Zach.
Of course. Now then, moving on, we'll move to Marl. So, is there anything you're looking at?
Do you have anything that helps specialize for people who don't really wear armor? I know that's a very weird thing to ask at an armor shop. Do you have something for people who don't wear armor?
Are you essentially asking for a jerkin?
But sure, yeah.
So I'm gonna classify jerkin in the same classification as leather armor, so it works off of that price point. So if you want a +3 jerkin, it's 190 gold. If you want a +2, it's 100. +1 is 40.
Do I want to go all the way with +3, or should I just do +2?
How much money you got?
I got enough to be able to do the +3 and still have some left over, but For now, I'll just stick with I'll just do a +2 jerkin as well.
Okay.
So that would be 90 gold.
That would be 100 because it's base price
100.
10 plus 90, so 100. So, okay.
100 gold.
They
Wonderful.
take your measurements and they'll have one ready for you in the same amount of time as Oryx's.
Sounds good.
With that, we move on to Sir Ariax.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and correct me. So this is all they have, Zach?
This is the extent of all they have. If you have a magical gemstone that you would like inlaid into your armor, they can appraise it, see what kind of effect you would get, and then determine a price point on that. But this is what they have on hand at the moment, at least
Okay.
in bulk, that they're willing to sell.
Got it. Okay. Because I was wondering if they had any like special armors and stuff, but if they don't, it's cool.
The special armors
Oh.
are essentially
Is
the
yeah.
gemstone inlaid.
Got it. I mean, I have the gold. I have the fucking gold to get the +3. You know
I'm
what?
saving that as a treat for later.
I will note something, Ariax. I will note something. Because I had to do
Yeah.
research on this before I put it in the mines that you guys have access to. Mithril in D&D, if it is, no matter what armor type it is, if, for example, you know how chainmail armor provides disadvantage on stealth checks?
It gets
normally,
rid of it, right?
Mithril armor gets rid of that debuff on. Basically, if the armor would give you a disadvantage on stealth checks, it no longer does if it's made of mithril.
Ugh.
So if you want to save your cash,
Is there no jerkin on
The thing-
there's no
The thing
jerk.
is,
It's a pugilist thing. That's why.
Okay, how do you spell jerkin? What?
Jerkin.
There's no way.
JORKIN apostrophe.
Of course. Yeah.
It's,
Straight up
dude,
jorking it.
dude, it's just a vest. Why is
It is, yeah.
It's a sleeveless jacket.
That's what Oryx is wearing in the
Right?
uniform.
Why is it a jerk? What makes it a jerkin?
Oryx is jerking it all the time.
I'm
we know that.
straight jerking it.
Straight
jerking it.
24/7.
Like what?
That's where he
is
gets
it-
his strength from,
Is
actually.
it just because it's armored? It's an armored vest? Is
The
that
strength is stored in the jerkin.
It's essentially a
His
medieval
strength is
bulletproof
stored in the
vest.
jerkin. Yeah, exactly.
okay?
Oh my god.
He has to access it daily.
I wanted to, James, I'm so glad he did that. I wanted to make a joke so earlier on, like throughout this, because I've said it like 3 times, and I'm like, you know what?
Dude,
I'm
I
mature.
keep hearing the word, and I'm like, okay, maybe
I can refrain.
maybe it's like
I can
JUR,
refrain.
like maybe it's like JURQUIN. You know, it's like fancy. No,
Straight jorking it.
it's just jerking.
I mean, for Ariax, he's a light armor guy, so it doesn't even matter about the heavy armors because it's literally just like, yeah, I have studded leather. That's it. Like that's all I need.
I mean, yeah, light armor, boy. Yeah.
yeah. You know what? I
Let's
have the
drop
funds.
1.5k on plate mail right now.
Fuck, dude.
I
Yeah,
can't-
that
I could
plate
not.
is crazy. I think we're gonna go simple for now. It's not. It's kind of a crazy thing, but +3 to my armor. I think it's just too good to pass up on.
And what's your bonus to armor right now?
0.
Oh, okay,
my
so
gosh.
180 gold.
Yep. So. Yeah, he'll just kind of. Hey, this armor I had, I upgraded it to studded leather because it was really just leather. So this is getting like a ultimate upgrade right now.
This is you taking the starting armor of the game that you get, that you
Yeah.
get at the start of a video game, and then just maxing it out and rolling with it.
Yeah. So.
Will you be inlaying any gemstones into the armor?
I don't think he will. I think he's gonna save it because he likes the idea of like potentially finding stuff in the mine
Okay.
and then seeing what they do.
Alrighty then. So,
If that was an option, I could have got one for free.
you wouldn't have found one of these for
Well,
free,
we
but
would-
you could have found
We
some.
would have to
okay.
pay once it got inlaid, right? Like they
Yeah, you would have to
kinda-
pay for the inlay process.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So it's
all right,
180,
never mind,
right,
my bad,
Zach?
Yes, it's 180.
Okay. I'm not 188 gold.
Alrighty. And Bo, my good man.
I would like an armor upgrade.
Okay, you're at +2, you're putting it to +3.
Yes.
180 gold, please.
Okay.
Yeah, everybody got plus to their AC, and Arax is over. Like, hi, I got nothing.
Yeah, we know. We know. You're rich. I got it. Thanks. You're so
It's
cool,
not.
man.
It's shared wealth with me and Zadriel. This is not all my money.
Oh, this
I'll
guy.
be honest.
This guy.
Oh, Zadriel's sitting there in the car. Do you have Zadriel out right now? I have to remember
No,
he's not small
fuck
anymore.
no.
Yeah,
No,
that's-
I cannot have this man out.
Yeah, probably not a
I
good
imagine
idea
he's
in a
in
place
my.
called
Do I
Dragonheart.
like feel him in my?
Oh yeah, no, you
kinda
can see him in
sensing?
your head. He's got his front arms crossed, and he's got like the shades on, like the deal with the shades. Like that's his money. You're just he's loaning it out to you right now.
I think as he like feels in the back of his mind that he's like, am I in debt to a? Am I in debt right now? is this a loan?
Yeah, you've heard of loan sharks. Try loan dragon.
Oh God. I'm gonna lose so much. I'm gonna have to buy so much beef jerky to make it up. I'm gonna have to buy so much.
Oh nah, it ain't gonna be jerky. It's gonna be like prime rib. That's what it's gonna be.
God.
Is there like a visual change to the armor now, or is it just kind of like?
For the time being, no. Essentially what it is they've kind of refined the material, added an extra couple layers to it, but still made sure to keep it light and flexible. Yes, you gentlemen have upgraded your sets of armor. So, with that being said...
Oh, I still need to talk to the guy if possible.
Okay, go ahead. You approach the gentleman.
Real quick, before we go, there actually was something that I wanted to inquire about.
If it's within my talents, if it's within my and my wife's talents, we'll be happy to assist you.
Thank you. I'm trying to make these. I know someone who has the capabilities of matching this kind of vision, I suppose. No offense to yourself or your wife, of course. I trust this guy. And well, I just want to make sure that I was bringing him the correct materials in order to create said set. And he'll just hand him like a piece of scrap paper that he's been holding onto for a while. It's been a little crinkled up, but it's a bit of like a rough sketch of what specifically he's looking for, and it has like a list of the items that he already has for it in question.
Could you DM me that list real quick so I can verify?
Sure thing. You have to give me a second.
Take your time. We're going to go to, after this, we're going to go to Lorelei and Sagoon, then we'll do Dwell, and then we'll end the session. Is that cool with everybody?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. Well, and then next session, we're going to the mines.
Fighters.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Fighters.
Christopher Walken. The Emperor of Dune, everyone.
Yeah.
Oh God. Not wrong.
Ah, I'm glad you guys are doing your stuff. Doing stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, Zach, almost done.
Took your time.
Okay, I think that's... Yeah, I think that's... I also have the core, but that's not...
Yeah.
That's not exactly privy to the actual design.
Yeah. Well, it seems like you have baseline materials. I would recommend getting another one of the first types of ingots, just to balance it out so he's not splitting it between the two. To be perfectly honest, it looks like these are going to be quite heavy, so... I would recommend inlaying mithril into them to try and lighten the load, but that might also reduce the impact they carry, so make them easier to wield, but they wouldn't pack as much of a punch, unfortunately.
I think I can manage without them.
Right. Then I recommend adding a
Actually, you know what? Better idea to counteract that exactly. What if I don't care about the weight? Is there anything more I could add to it?
Don't care about the weight. That's interesting. Based on what I'm seeing here. They come in pairs. It's going to be a pair, correct?
Correct.
If you're not opposed to the idea, you could add magnetite into the mix. It would prevent the two
What's
from ever getting...
magnetite?
It's as the name suggests, it's magnetic in nature. It's the core of lodestones. It would provide potentially arcane attraction to one another, preventing them from being forcibly separated should you be disarmed of one and just have the other. You could recall one to one in that case. And at the same time, it would make the two act as more of a coherent unit in terms of mystical properties, or so they say. If the individual you're seeking to build this is as good as you believe he is, he should be able to work with that. I would recommend getting at least 4 magnetite ore to work with, or magnetite chunks to work with this.
And that is accessible via the mines, hopefully.
You'll find those, my understanding, is on level 3 of the mines.
Level 3. Alright. Thank you. I appreciate it.
No problem. Unfortunately, in terms of weaponry, my knowledge is limited, but I understand the properties of metal well enough.
Well, your input is duly noted. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome. We'll have your armors ready for you by the time, by sunset.
Thank you all very much. We'll be back.
He'll take each of your armors to go develop them down in the workshop along with his wife. For the time being, you guys are now able to just relax. Honestly, for most of you, a weight off your shoulders. You're no longer carrying around, despite the fact that most of you are wearing light armor to a degree, it's still a little extra weight that you have to carry on. So hey, you get a little bit of time to just relax those shoulders that have been carrying that for a long time. It's like doing weight training with your clothes, but you know, it's R&R moment. Speaking of R&R, Lorelai and Sagoon, you two step up to the location you guys are going to, the Magma Star Bathhouse. You walk up and you can see that there's a plaque on the side of the door, just inlaid with some comforting words. Having a stressful day? Need to relax and restore those sore muscles and tired bones? Then welcome to the Magma Star Bathhouse. Our naturally heated spring waters will aid in recovery from super intense injuries and any negative side effects you may be experiencing. Sit back, relax, and let your worries melt away.
Yeah, I'm ready to let my worries melt away. This morning was, rather stressful.
Yes, definitely.
I'm just still impressed you healed that guy, I thought he was dead at first.
No, it wasn't anything that horrible. It just, a lot of broken bones. I'm mostly worried that Dwell's gonna get sued. Whatever that means.
Yeah, I heard the word charges and medical bills. I can just tell you, I don't think it's gonna be good.
No. Well, you know what? We don't have to think about that.
No, we do not. Let's head on in.
You two walk inside.
Yeah.
You both walk inside, and immediately you're hit with the volcanic scent of spring water from fumes from which you assume to be the bathhouse's inner interior, obviously. There is co-ed, but there are gender-separated ones as well. It's up to you two, whichever ones you go to. But there is, unfortunately, like with all things in life, a fee that goes along with it. It is 40 gold admission per person for a 2 to 3 hour soak, up to you. And I know mechanically the benefits and buffs you'll get from doing this, but I'm not going to tell you until you go through with it.
I
I just don't know how your currency really works.
I'm cheap, so this is like awful. But I think if I'm trying to think, how everyone else in the party would think, I'm assuming it's not that bad.
Okay,
I
trust
also
you.
assume, if we're paying that much money, it'll probably have a lot of benefits.
Yeah, most likely. And you know what? If it doesn't, we never need to tell the others that we spent this much gold.
Oh, that's true. We'll just say it's free.
All right. So, you guys approach the counter, and at first you don't notice this individual because they look like some elaborate sculpture art piece, abstract type deal. But then they move, and you realize you both are looking at a magma golem. This is Roly-Poly, as she regards both of you and kind of like reaches over, like kind of looks over the counter. Oh, hello. How are you? Welcome to the Magma Star Bathhouse.
I think we're doing okay. We're very excited to come here and relax. Miss?
We're all like doing something.
I think
You may call me Roly-Poly. Poly for short. James, you're not muted. Thank you.
That's a very lovely name.
I'm so sorry.
Is
I like
James
that
your
it
not muted
rhymes.
family name?
I'm so sorry.
You're good. Now, are you two interested in taking a soak?
Yes, we are.
All right.
Mhm.
It'll be 40 gold per person.
Here you are.
Yes, Sukun just kind of, not begrudgingly, but very hesitantly slides the 40 gold across the counter.
It hurts a little bit, Sagoon. Like, you feel like
It
giving up
does.
a part of yourself as you let go of the pouch.
The only thing making this better is somehow, in the back of his mind, he can sense the rest of the party just spent all their money, and he is so proud of them.
Roly-Poly will take the gold and put it in the register. Now then, we provide also a complimentary bottle of ice-cold milk to drink while you soak. We have 3 flavors: strawberry, chocolate, and plain. So, now that you all have already paid, I will provide you with the mechanical buffs that you will be receiving from taking this soak. Number 1, you both will get 2d10 plus your character's level in temporary HP that lasts for 72 hours. Essentially, basically, if you take a long rest, you won't lose this temporary HP, and if you take a long rest before that 72 hours is up, it'll regenerate back to whatever you rolled.
Nice.
And, depending on what flavor of milk you drink, strawberry will provide resistance to fire damage for the 72 hours, chocolate resistance to necrotic, and plain resistance to force damage.
I mean, something about strawberry milk just really sounds so appealing to me in particular, but I couldn't tell you why that might be. I
No.
kind of got a feeling.
Yeah. I feel like you should definitely have the strawberry milk.
Mhm.
You're pink, it's pink. I think it's a match.
That's what it is. I'm pink. It's pink. It's all
By
pink.
you drinking this Lorelei, you will no longer be vulnerable. You will be neutral to fire damage for 72 hours.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take the plain milk because I'm squishy.
Resistance to force damage for 72 hours. So, both of you are handed your glasses, or basically they're like the stereotypical glasses of milk that have like the little tab lid to them. And you're both guided. There's separate locker rooms with lockable lockers with arcane lock on them. You decide the vocal password you have to say to open them back up and get your equipment out. So that way you don't have to worry about losing or anything getting stolen during your relaxing time.
I'm setting my password as Team Overtime is the number one and the best, greatest in the entire world, and no one can ever top them ever. End of story. That's my verbal password.
Okay, that's a good.
Oh no!
Any caps?
He's gonna make me say that next session.
Zach, I'm so sorry. You just gave us so many buffs, but I have to do it too. My password's just gonna be 67.
Well, it's been an honor playing in this campaign. I think I'm gonna take my exit now.
I might have to. Yeah.
I just have to rage quit,
Yeah.
Zach. I'm sorry.
And what's in the sky? It's getting bigger and bigger. Oh no!
It's a
It's a
good, my
meteor.
good man. You take
300 psychic damage.
total of 28 psychic damage. As Sagoon, you just feel this burning pain in your brain for a second as you almost double over, as it feels like someone just stabbed you in the skull 3 times.
Ouch. Is that gonna happen when I open the locker again?
Depends. You want to change your password right now?
Sure.
What's your new password, buddy?
Okay, Salem, what was yours?
What? Why would you make me repeat it?
Just for fun.
I think I said I'm never getting my stuff back. I think I said Team Overtime is the number one in the world. We're so awesome and great. Nobody will ever be like us again, ever again. End of story. I think that's what I said.
So, what Salem's going to have to do is quite simple.
Oh,
Next session, beforehand, she's going to have to watch this part of the video to remind herself of her password and write it down. So that way
Write
she
it down.
actually says it right.
Or
Because I'll have done
she
that
could-
already.
Or she could be
no.
a baller
Lorelai
and
never gets her
not-
stuff back ever.
and
again.
just try to
She
improv
loses
it
her
off the
entire
start.
inventory. She's just starting over.
At least I'll
okay.
have my sword because it's a part of me.
Correct.
Ooh, that's smart, yeah.
There's that at least.
Your armor's gone,
Okay.
though.
Okay, my new password will be password.
No one will ever guess that. I'm kidding. I'm not going to rob you guys. I can't rob Lorelai
Unless-
because I've already forgotten what her password is. I'm going to have to rewatch the video to fact check her next week. But regardless, the two of you are provided towels to like wrap yourselves in, and basically got your milk, got your nice secluded spots in the hot springs, and my goodness, Sagoon, you normally can't feel heat. You can feel this heat, and this heat is very soothing. Lorelei, as part tree, normally hot water isn't that good for you. However, this stuff, it's like you can feel every fiber of your being re-moisturizing as you sit in it longer. Like, you didn't realize your skin was dry until just this moment. And genuinely, you don't know how you ever lived with the dry skin you had before. Sagoon,
So nice.
water's never been your strong suit. But my god, You could stay here forever and die a happy man.
Lorelai, I'm not leaving.
What did you say?
I don't think we can leave. I'm just gonna live here now.
Yeah, we can stay here forever. I like it. You're just slowly
Yeah.
sinking further into the water.
Sagoon is like fully submerged except for like his mouth and nose so he can breathe.
It's gonna be fun when Lorelai and Sagoon tell the party about this, and at the end of this quest, if they all survive, they're all coming back here to recuperate.
I mean, they'll have to just come find us because again, this is my new home.
This is our home now.
This is our life now. Deal with it.
Mhm.
So, the two of you get your relaxing soak in. Please, both of you, roll me 2d10 plus your character level.
Sorry, what?
Character level.
So 2d10 character level, okay. Oh. Do I remember how to do this? Yeah, I do.
Ouch.
Can I hit the plus button, please? Plus.
Not allowed.
No way!
Both of you will have 14 temporary hit points that
That's
last for the
crazy
next
that
3
we
days.
somehow rolled.
So,
This will be nice.
you guys are a lot harder for
nice.
me to murder now. Yay! And just make sure you have it recorded somewhere on your sheets that Lorelai, you're no longer vulnerable to fire damage, and Sagoon, you are resistant to force damage.
Well, it's not permanent, is it?
Oh, it's not permanent. It's
No.
3 days.
Ugh.
If it was
Nice.
permanent, it would not just cost 40 gold.
I feel like
Okay, we
40
just
gold
gotta
is
figure
reasonable.
out how to make 40 gold every 3 days, and then we can just keep refreshing it.
That's true, and then it would be permanent.
Yeah, I mean,
That would be so financially irresponsible, but it's not like I understand this world's currency.
No, don't
I'm
focus on that
financially
part.
illiterate.
so as you two are taking your nice R&R session, Dwell, you're looking around for flowers. Paige,
Yeah?
you looking around for flowers, Dwell?
Yes, I'm sorry.
You're good. Go ahead and you can roll me nature or investigation. Your choice.
Oh god, I think my investigation's better. Yes, it is. That's a nat 20. I better find some good flowers, Zach.
Damn. One moment. Well, you're walking along, and you wander off the beaten path, away from the road, away from the hustle and bustle of the city. You find yourself in another protected garden area. Obviously, flower picking isn't frowned upon, just don't pick every single one. You find yourself a beautiful set of white and red roses, all wildly grown, the bushes seemingly mixed together as they're sprouting up all over this small little patch of quiet, natural seclusion. The flowers are in bloom at the moment and almost shimmering in the sunlight.
These are much nicer than I expected them to be, but I'll take it. Well, we'll clip a few. And, if possible, I don't think there's any good string or ribbon lying around anywhere.
Probably not. Littering is illegal.
Mm-hmm. And I doubt I'd know where poor Tony ran off to, do I?
Tony didn't run off. He was carried on a stretcher away,
Yes.
probably to the Mages
Mhm.
Union, to whatever medical location they would have.
That's what I semi-assumed. So, that will be it for now. I'm not going to go into the Mages Union yet, because that would probably end badly, but still.
Well, you're standing there, thinking, and a voice rings out next to you. You're really taking this Flores thing seriously, huh? As the shade is now standing next to you. Standing next to you.
I was about to say, physically?
It appears he's in whatever this spectral form is that you saw him during your awakening trial. Normally he's just a shadow that you could see at the corner of your eye. But he's standing there, manifested, right there.
Not really the Flores thing, it's more just a nice gesture.
Right. 'Cause you totally hit that dude.
Yeah. I can't really go back and change that now, can I?
Yeah, temporal magic's not fun. And even then, it's finicky at best. Stopping time is easy. Rewinding it, traveling through it, it's a whole big mess.
But you done it before?
Well, time stop is a spell that most wizards worth their salt learn. Traveling through time, I've done it once. It's not fun.
What for?
How do I put this? I had to fix some mistakes. Or pay some debts. Why? You want to figure out how?
I think all knowledge is good knowledge.
True. But what would you do with that knowledge? I mean,
I
if you
don't
know
if
how
I
to
wanna
do something,
change
what's
anything.
stopping you from doing it?
Oh. I don't know. If I knew how to do it, no, of course, that's the only thing that's stopping me right now, the lack of knowledge, but if I knew, I don't know if I'd think about it with it. And I don't necessarily need to learn temporal magic.
That's the double-edged sword of knowing shit. When you don't know it, it's easy to just not act on it. When you do, temptation arises.
You know, even if I didn't know it, I'm sure I've had the thought once or twice. If I
Everybody wants
could
to go
back
back
in
and
time,
fix
would I
mistakes.
change? Would I know? You're awfully talkative now, though. All that ocean something rather finally wore off.
Ocean's not here anymore. It's just me.
Mhm. And there's still nothing you can say about what's in the ocean.
Nope.
Phew.
But I'm getting the
That might be.
feeling you're gonna figure some
Mhm.
stuff out pretty soon.
I better. And no, You're still not the florist thing. I see you eye on the flowers. I'm gonna find a different hobby, and it's not gonna be being a florist.
You'd be surprised how fulfilling a normal life could be.
And I think I know exactly how fulfilling a normal life is. And I think I'm very capable of knowing that I don't have one.
Listen to me, 12.
Uh-huh.
I'm not going to choose. I'm not going to try and force you to make any more choices. Everything you do from now on is going to be your own choice, your own decision.
Have you made a decision for me before?
I have.
When?
It's going to look up at the sky. There's a change in the wind here, Dwell.
And you're always changing moods too, I guess.
No, no, no. I mean that literally. What's down in those minds you're not ready to face.
Well, what am I gonna be looking at? What am I gonna be facing? Why do you keep saying things and then not actually give me an answer? If you're trying to be helpful, it's not.
The only help I can provide you right now is this. Don't let the Tempest Devil figure out who you are. It won't end well for you. Not as you are now.
The hell's it? Okay. Why?
You'll see what I mean. You'll know him when you see him.
Okay. Good to know.
It doesn't matter to him who Dwell Donati is. It matters to him who you were. And he's going to vanish.
Or was. Okay. I think Dwell, in semi-shock, walks back to the inn. Their lodgings.
As each member of Team Overtime collects themselves, focuses on what needs to be done next, each of you has a goal. Each of you thinks they know what they're supposed to be doing. Some of you are right, some of you are wrong. You all have grown strong. And that's good. Because you're going to need to be in order to face what comes next. As before we end, we're going to transition back down below. Back down through all 5 levels of the mines. The viewpoint shifting through the deep caverns. The first floor, passing through traps, ambushes, roaming guards. The second level, more of the same, just with some extra sparks and extra ingenuity. The third level, with rigid turns and the clanking of metal footsteps roaming around, on guard. The fourth level, something massive slithers through the halls, through the cavernous realm below, and finally down to the 5th level, where an individual silhouetted has his ear to the ground, listening. He springs up, does a twirl in the air, and lands down on the tips of his toes, striking a pose. Corruptors all watch him, and he snaps his fingers, and they all begin to clap for him. Wonderful news! We're going to have visitors here soon. We must prepare. We must make this place stunning, a worthy stage for my introduction. He looks to another individual for approval, for validation. He hears a grotesque belch as an individual stands up, the clattering of bottles, empty glass, booze, bottles rolling around behind him. What's this now? Company. No one's made it down here yet. We don't have time for this. You have your instructions. I'm just here to facilitate. I run out already? Get one of your weird things to get me more of this stuff. Captain, no. We have a stage to set. We need them to enjoy the show. Our last audience couldn't handle my brilliance. I have a good feeling about these newcomers. Once they make it down here, I'll make my debut! And I'll finally get the recognition I deserve. Mother will see the flashiness, the extravagant over-ambition that we require to complete the true goal. I should be out there, not down here in the shadows. Why should my older siblings be allowed to prance around in the sunlight? Let others see them for what they are, when I am stuck, wrapped behind the curtain of espionage. I don't give a shit what you want. I'm just supposed to make sure you don't do whatever it is you're doing. Now, tell them to get back to work. The longer we're down here, the more sick I get of you. Artists are never appreciated in their time. Very well, all of you back to work. I will prepare the stage myself. And that is where we're going to end tonight's session. So,
They know.
thank you all for coming. Hope you all had a wonderful time. We'll see you all in 2 weeks, back for your regularly scheduled program. So, we'll be back, having a good time, and Team Overtime will be descending down below to the stage that's being set. I'm going to have a good time because I did all the prep expecting them to get down this session, but my players are fun and they actually explored the city, and I'm very grateful for that. So thank you, my friends, for allowing that, for doing all that. It's fun. So, but now, I leave you all on that lovely little note, and we'll see you all next time. Have a good new year, and we'll see you all in 2 weeks. Goodbye.
Bye bye.
Oh,
Everybody.
Happy New Year. I forgot.